Welcome to the Samuel B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching the Samuel B12 experience.
Hey ho, what do you know? Welcome in. It is a beautiful day for baseball. No, it's not. We are officially in a rain delay. Triton, what's going on with the freeze? There you go. We are in a rain delay, but eventually it's going to be Toronto and Baltimore. Game 3 of their 3-game series, the rubber match. The Jays took the first one. Baltimore took it last night. Who's going to come out on top? They're just showing a picture. It is still raining, although it doesn't look like it's raining too bad there. The tarp is officially on the field, and we are in a rain delay. NMC, what's going on? AAU Triton, hello there. Alex, welcome in. Daniel Barry, good to see you. Blue Thunder, what's up? It's raining good here in New York. It is raining cats and dogs. So we are in a delay. We don't know for how long. We do have an eye on the ground. We're waiting to hear what the story is going to be, how long this delay will run. So we figured instead of delaying the stream, we figured we'd just come live. We'd come and hang out and talk some news and have some fun. Can you send some of that rain down here? If only. I wish. And it's looking pretty gray here in Toronto as well. I think we're supposed to get some rain a little bit later. Big news in the world of baseball. Hey, we might as well, let's kick it off with big news, right? Why not? For those that don't know, Davey boy, what's going on? Entertainment during the rain delay. That's right. No. Big news during the rain delay. If you were a baseball fan and living under a rock, you will have found out that Showtime, Shohei Ohtani, went down with a pretty major injury. He tore, and I'm just looking, I want to get the exact medical component correct. Where'd it go? I just had it. I was just reading it. He tore a ligament in his elbow. Here it is. He suffered a tear in the ulnar collateral ligament in his right elbow, and this happened game 1 of a doubleheader on Wednesday. So Shohei Ohtani's pitching for this year is done. He's been shut down. Now, nothing I've seen said he's not going to play. Will he still hit? I don't know. But the reason why this is such big news is Ohtani, the pitcher, the batter, one of the best in baseball today. He was having a historic season, leading in home runs, a spectacular, in the Cy Young conversation for pitching, and he's a free agent next year. So what does all that mean? It means he's not going to finish this season. He's still going to be a free agent. Will the Cardinals try and figure out a way? Sorry, will the Angels figure out a way of trying to keep him? Will they offer him something big? It was expected he was going to fetch somewhere near $500 million next year for in this offseason. So how is that going to come into play with now teams doubting his stability with an injury like this? Waiting to see how he's going to heal. It's going to be very, very tough. He might need another Tommy John surgery, which is crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see how this situation plays out. 50 mil times 10 years. Unclear. Now that's right, Davey boy. That is right. Jacob, how's it going? I said Cardinals. Cardinals comes out of my mouth and Jacob comes rolling in. What's going on, Jacob? Yeah, Blue Thunder, no more pitching this year. He is shut down. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. We are officially in a rain delay, and what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to update our thumbnail. Let me make sure I have the graphic to switch it back. But we're going to update the thumbnail just to let everybody know, hey, we are officially in a little bit of a rain delay. And if people want to come in and hang out, that would be awesome. As soon as we get word that the rain delay has passed, we will, of course, switch our thumbnail back. But that's the big news, right? It is all about Shohei Ohtani. What's going to happen to him in free agency now that this terrible situation has happened? Taking a look, I do see the tarp is still out. Let's see, it's a little gray, but it's breaking up. So I think this is going to pass by fairly quickly. Are they putting a time? There is no time updated yet, but this is going to pass fairly quickly. I can tell by the clouds in the sky. Hopefully that doesn't turn around. No coincidence. What's going on? Welcome in. Dropping the clouds. This is why we built a dome here in Toronto. We don't have to worry about it. Gator, how's it going? Wednesday, August 24th. Yes, Gator was very quick to call me out on a little Instagram snafu. But I appreciate it, Gator. That's why I love you. You guys call me out when I make mistakes, keeps me on it, so I appreciate that. Where are they playing? They are playing in Baltimore, so waiting for the sun to come out. If we can take a little look-see around the league to see what the out-of-town scores were. So far right now, the Dodgers and Cleveland going at it in the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers are up 9-3. There's a whole slew of games that are kicking off shortly. Some of the completed ones, Washington takes down the Yankees 6-5. Tampa Bay, another win against Colorado, 5-3. And Boston, holy moly, destroying Houston 17-1. Wow, the Red Sox. I did not see that one coming. That's huge. 17-1. Yeah, Yankees broke again. That's Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder, I gotta get you a t-shirt with the Yankee logo with the line through it. Says Yankees broke again. I'm happy my Rays sweep the Rockies. Alex, yeah, they came up big. They played huge. That was a great series for Tampa. The Rays looking good. If we take a look at the American League wild card picture, Tampa sitting pretty in that first wild card spot, and they're way up, 78 wins. Seattle was 71 wins. Houston 72 wins. Toronto just sitting behind them. Toronto 1 game out. Seattle and Houston are currently tied. They are currently even in spots 2-3 for that wild card spot. Toronto 1 game back. So they're looking to get in there. They need a win today. It's going to be crucial. Great shirt. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to find a design for you, Blue Thunder, for sure. So the wild card situation in the East, we talked about it a lot last night. It is fairly close. But the West, my God, I'm already in hockey mode. In the National League, the wild card is just crazy. You got Philadelphia in that top spot. The Cubs and Cincinnati, they are tied, so they take on spots 2 and 3. But if you look, San Francisco, Arizona are each a half game back, in Miami 2 games back. So that whole wild card situation in the National League is going to be nuts. It's always sunny at Camden Yards. Rain delay is to help you. Oh, thank you, folks at Camden Yards. It's digital rain, right? Setting it. The tarp isn't real. They're just putting it out there to see how well we can converse and talk some baseball. We will, of course, keep an eye on the sky. We'll keep an eye to see what all the sites are saying, the official MLB sites, when they're going to let us know the time updates. Usually, if it's going to be a long delay, it would have been updated by now. So my assumption is this is going to come over real soon. Now, some other news. Of course, I mentioned hockey. Let's switch gears a little bit. Of course, Toronto Maple Leafs, if you didn't hear, where were you yesterday? Austin Matthews signs his extension 4 years at 13.25. Huge deal. Also yesterday, Alex Lafreniere, if you're a New York Ranger fan, you'll be pleased. Lafreniere signs for 2.325 for a couple seasons to stay in New York. And we had a couple of days ago, Brendan Hagel, for you Tampa Bay Lightning fans. Hagel the Bagel is officially staying in Tampa Bay. He signs a deal to put him in Tampa Bay, well, to remain in Tampa Bay. Hagel's been a great player there. He's signed now through the 28-29 season, actually, and beyond. His UFA will be 31-32. That's crazy that guys are signing to 2031, 2032. Gosh, that actually makes me feel a little dizzy. So nice pickup there. Of course, Evan Bouchard, he signs to stay in Edmonton for 3.9 million, and Tampa Bay also signing Darren Radish for 9.75. So he's going to be sticking around Tampa Bay. So there are kind of some hockey signings that have come up just recently that were some big news. Of course, still a lot of restricted free agents out there. Of course, some of the most notable: Trevor Zegras from the Anaheim Ducks, Jamie Drysdale from the Anaheim Ducks, Shane Pinto. So it's going to be interesting. One of the big news stories, of course, coming out of Toronto, is now that Matthews signed, all eyes are looking at Willie Nylander. And there was an interview that Elliot Friedman did with Willie the other day, and Willie's relaxed. He's comfortable. He doesn't want to go anywhere. Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in. And so Elliot Friedman asked him, "Hey, Willie, were you upset or stressed that, thinking you were going to get traded anywhere?" And he said, nope. He had no worries at all. He did not think he was going to be traded. He said he really wants to stay in Toronto. He wants to play in Toronto. He loves it in Toronto. And my kind of thought to Willie is, if you really love it that much and you really wanted to be here, you'd come down off your 10 million mark. You wouldn't play hardball. So I still think Nylander probably ends up getting traded at some point. It's going to be very interesting to see. A lot of rumors swirling around about the Anaheim Ducks. And we kind of talked about that towards the end of hockey season, about potentially a Toronto Anaheim deal involving Nylander. So wouldn't that be funny if it comes full circle? And Bolts news, we're taking the Stanley Cup back. Gator thinks the Bolts are going to go all the way. It's going to be a tough one, Gator. A very, very tough one. A long shot for the Lightning. That is for sure. Yes, Dallas, we are in the rain delay. The delay of rains, but it didn't look so bad. It didn't look so bad at all. Okay, let's see. Jacobs Blues news. What's Jacobs Blues news? Blues signed Ratcliffe. Yeah, nice little pickup there, Ratcliffe. He's not bad. He's not bad. He'll hang in there for you. How far back was that? Let's see. I don't even see the Ratcliffe on the board here. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not Ratcliffe. Well, that'll be a nice little pickup anyways for them. Dallas Stars is going to have a good year. Dallas is going to be an interesting team to watch. Do I think they're going to have a spectacular year? I think they're going to be tough to repeat what they did last year. Last year, they looked really, really good. And I mean, hey, they went pretty far. So I think they're going to have a tough time. What it's going to come down to, and the unknown for Dallas, in my opinion, Alex, is what is going to come of the star player Heinz. Heinz, who dominated the playoffs, took them a long way. At 26 years old, he's kind of coming into his prime. Is he going to be able to put up the type of numbers he did last year? You know, Ben and Sagan are aging. They're probably not going to be as well. Robertson coming into his prime, so that's going to be good. And of course, yes, Gator, we have a ban. I'm not allowed to call Dallas games this year. We can call Stars games, but we can't call Dallas games. So that's how it's going to be. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Of course, prospect tournaments, rookie tournaments, all of that stuff getting started in just a couple of weeks. Actually, the schedule is out for Traverse City. We were looking it up earlier. We are going to do some Traverse City games. However, the way Toronto's schedule works out, it's ridiculous. They're playing a couple afternoon games. So we're probably only going to pick up the last game in Traverse City, Toronto versus Detroit. And that is coming up. I will tell you. That is going to be Sunday, September 17th at 2 p.m. So Sunday, September 17th at 2 p.m., we'll have the Leafs in the Red Wings in the Rookie Prospect Tournament. So that will be fun to watch. It was super exciting last year. Can't wait to see what they're going to do this year. Is Hicks still a pitcher? Yeah, Jacob Hicks is still here. Man, I think he set a franchise record. He pitched 103 miles an hour the other day. 103 miles an hour. Beast mode he went in. It was absolutely crazy. It was amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see. We're going to get the Blue Jays redemption going on there. So for those of you that are new, if you're just coming in, again, we are in a rain delay. Stick around, or if you want to go get a beverage and come back, please feel free. But as you are coming in, hit that like button. We'd appreciate it. We will have the game coming up to you. No time has been updated as of yet. And again, it didn't look horrible there in terms of the sky. They're just waiting for the rain to blow through. Do you see redeemed one Flaherty and one for Hicks? Yeah, I did. We don't get rain at the Sky Dome. That's right, Dallas. Get that Sky Dome roof out there. One of the great things, actually, one of the things I love about the dome, Dallas, I don't know if you've been there when this has happened, but when they have it open or they have it closed and the rain kind of goes away and they start to open the dome, or the opposite, they start to close the dome, getting to watch the way the roof kind of maneuvers and open and close is so cool. It takes about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. It is very slow, but it is pretty amazing considering how old this building was. It's so neat to see the way it maneuvers and opens right up. Of course, not so much fun for the players because depending on where the sun is, you get those shadows casting across the outfield and the infield, but it is very cool. So definitely recommend if you're in Toronto or watching a game, try and catch it when there's good chance of weather because it's a pretty cool thing to happen. Other baseball news going on. We talked about Shohei. Shohei obviously is the big one. But tonight we are going to get a pretty good pitching matchup. Dad missed most of the first game he went because he was figuring out how the roof worked. Yeah, it's mesmerizing. Surf Bomb, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? Big pitching matchup today, assuming they remain the same. Berríos versus Gibson are going to be the two on the mound. Skywalking, what's up? When will the game be played? We're waiting to find out. There hasn't been an updated time yet. It still says 7:05, but delayed. The tarp was still on the last shot they showed, but the skies looked like they were starting to clear. So hopefully they will get that tarp rolled off and we'll get this game going very soon. We're just waiting for the updates, of course, and then we will certainly let you know. But we will be here. We're sticking around. We will have the full play-by-play and game action. So as I said, Berríos has been the only pitcher who's been spectacular against Baltimore. Now, Gausman was okay the other day. The problem with Gausman's performance yesterday is, well, he threw like 50 pitches through the first 2 innings. Skywalking says, I can't wait until next season. Skywalk in. Are you mean next baseball season, or are you talking next season as in next hockey season? Yeah, it's raining here in the area. Surf Bomb, is it coming down pretty hard by you? Seth, what's going on? Do you think my Eagles are going to win tonight? Ooh, going with the Eagles. You know, listen, the Eagles are a decent team, so there's a chance. There's a chance. I didn't even look. Who are they playing tonight? And now I will give you my opinion. When they gotcha. When they renovate the Rogers Center. Yeah, it is going to be spectacular. Have you gone down this year to sit in the outfield, the newly renovated outfield? I haven't been there myself, but it's super nice. Looks really good on TV. It's going to be a big task what they're doing next year. Of course, for those that don't know, they are totally revamping the 100 level of Rogers Center. Ooh, they're playing the Colts. Colts is going to be tough. Colts is going to be tough. Let's see if I can grab a couple snapshots. I'll show you guys what they're doing. I'm 2 hours from Baltimore and it's not that bad. Light rain. Yeah, so it didn't look that bad there either. Let's see. These are all last year's shots. I was hoping I could grab, because I know there are some artist renderings of what the new 100 level is going to look like. Let's see if we can grab this for you. They're redoing the seats, the aisleways. So it's going to be, let's see, does this kind of show it off? Oh my God, this is terrible. All I want to do is get a picture to show my friends. So this is, okay, let's save this. It's not a great picture. But I'll bring it up and I'll give you guys a little look-see. So let's bring in this and you'll see, we'll try and talk through this. Did it not save? Did it not save? Let's, come on. Doesn't look like it did. Let's try this again. Here. Oh, it won't let me. Save. Here we go. All right, now we got it. Curtis, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's bring this in. We'll show you what it kind of looks like. So this is what the Rogers Center is going to look like. You can see in the 100 level, they're changing up the aisleways. They're splitting it up, and they're kind of creating more space in and around the lower levels. You can see instead of being big sections of like 250 seats, they're chunking it up a little bit. They're making it a little bit more of a raised ramp, so you get a little bit of a better viewing angle. Of course, opening it up down around the outfield, signs, doing a little raise. So that's what it's going to look like when they get through it. So it's going to be a pretty massive undertaking to redo all those seats. I mean, we know they've done the outfield, so this they'll be able to kind of fly through as well. Going to be very interesting to see what it looks like when it's done. The rain delay not over just yet. Yeah, it does look nice. It does look nice. It's going to be a good job. Of course, this is just the artist's rendering, so we'll have to wait and see, you know, of course, what the final product is going to look like. I guess really needed to be. There you go. Prep. There you go. But I'm excited. Listen, the Rogers Center, we joke about what a concrete monster it is, but it actually is a pretty cool building. Curtis says, I worked in the Skydome when it was getting built, seen some players take out aluminum bats. And why the pros have to use it. Yeah, it is cool. Listen, I did some work, obviously not in that time when it was being built, but I've spent a lot of time down at Rogers Center and I've worked in and around there. It is quite a cool building. And of course, I guess got to give some prop to the Rogers organization. They've done some good renos there. They've tried to up the concourse. They've tried to widen it a little bit to give more room. If you've ever been to a game there, you know that's one of the problems is when that concourse fills up, it's elbow to elbow. You cannot move. It is really, really difficult. So they're trying to do some things there. I'm so surprised how fast they finished the outfield. They did it pretty quick. They really did move quick, which was awesome. It was great to see how fast they moved through and got it done. So thank you all for hitting those likes as you come in. We are currently in the rain delay. We are going to get some Blue Jays and some Orioles taking on the game 3 of this series. Berríos versus Gibson. Berríos, he's 9-8 with a 3.39 ERA. He's racked up 140 strikeouts this year, and Berríos has been the guy who's taken it to the Orioles. You know, Gausman, as I was starting to say, he did a good job last night. He had a high pitch count. He still ended up with over 8 strikeouts, but he didn't get some run support. He got no run support. He got no defensive support. A couple errors on the Blue Jays. A tough go. Gibson for the Orioles, he's 12-7 with a 4.97 ERA, 127 strikeouts. Gibby is okay. He's not a horrible pitcher by any means. I don't think that record really does him much justice, but Gibson is going to be tough to face. Of course, the Orioles, what a season they're having, 78-48, and the Blue Jays 70-57. Not to take anything away from the Blue Jays, they're having a great season as well. But the Orioles, wow, the Orioles just crushing it. What are they, 30 wins over a 500 season? Like, they're just having a monster year. TJ, hello there. Welcome and welcome to the rain delay as we are waiting for this game to officially get a time update and get going. I'm hoping we get an update shortly. It is raining in Baltimore, and we will get it going soon. Yeah, the Red Sox came out of nowhere. That was a monster number. They put up 17 runs. That was a beast. I was shocked at 17 runs. Let's take a look and see. I'm just checking some other sources here to see if we get any other updates. Doesn't look like it. Just trying to see if anybody will give us a time as we're waiting for Major League Baseball to tell us when first pitch will be. Oh, I know what I could check because sometimes they move things around. So let's go to this other source. No, interesting. They still have it at the 7:05 time. Clearly, we're not kicking off at 7:05. Normally, what they would do is they would bump up the time, even though it's delayed. They would bump it up to 7:37, 8:07. They haven't done that yet, so I expect this game to probably get going pretty soon. Normally, what happens in the rain delays is obviously we got to wait for them to take the tarp off the field. That's step number one. Once the tarp comes up, they'll do a little tidying up of the dirt, the lines, make sure everything looks good. If there is any excess water that hasn't drained in the outfield, depending on how much rain has fallen, they might bring out the squeegees and try and dry some of that up. And then they'll get all the players out and stretching, have a short warm up, and then we'll be good to go. So that's just what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the sign that the tarp is off, and then we'll know this game is imminent, about to get going. California up 1-0 over Washington, end of the first. Thank you, Curtis. Dropping the update. Appreciate it. The Orioles need to win tonight. Listen, the Orioles are so far up, I don't think they have anything to worry about. And if you're looking with Tampa Bay, actually, yeah, if you are kind of comparing Baltimore and Tampa Bay is kind of right at their heels. They are just behind them. But I think they are still up. What are they? A game and a half. Baltimore is up over Tampa Bay. Both teams over their last 5 have done well, winning 4 of their last 5. So yeah, it's a good point you bring up there. Maybe Baltimore needs to step it up, but they don't have any concern. We know Baltimore is getting in the playoffs. We know they're gonna have they're gonna make a run. That's for sure. Baltimore, if they can stay healthy, they're looking good. And I think have they been leading the American League East pretty much from the beginning of the season, right? Tampa Bay, I know, had that ridiculous start, and then Baltimore kind of caught up to them. But those two have been at the tops the entire season. After the tarp, then the Zamboni has to go out. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? What a great idea. Dallas, genius. Looked on the Orioles Twitter. Orioles Twitter says 8:15. All right, Major League Baseball doesn't have an update yet, Jacob. So we will see, but thank you for that update. That's a good point. Let's bring up the Twitter. Let's take a look. Orioles, Jays. Some of these comments are hysterical. A roof would be nice. That would be funny. Okay, this person's saying, all right, yeah, first pitch is scheduled for 8:15. That's what I see it saying. They're still working. Looks like they're starting to squeegee off the tarp. So this is good signs. This is good signs. Or they're getting the tarp. They're starting to get things put together. So it'll take them a little bit of time, but good news. We're going to get this game going. Knock, knock. Who's there, Prep? Still better than playing that warehouse you call ballpark. Oh, these are funny. The concourse is worse than Main Street after fireworks. It is Mother Nature who? Knock, knock, who's there? Mother Nature who? Let's see, we're all waiting in anticipation. Mother Nature crying because there's no Orioles in the cupboard. Oh, nice one. You have a new Twitter follower. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I am on Twitter. You can certainly find me on Twitter, the SamWellB12 Experience. Also on Instagram and TikTok. We actually have an Instagram post. Yeah, TJ, I saw it. When this game gets going, we will definitely start it off cheering for Baltimore. But listen to this. We have a post on Instagram. If you're not following the SamWellB12 Instagram account, give us an account. I have two. I have SamWellB and I have my SamWellB12 Experience. Follow the SamWellB12 Experience account where we just really started growing that one. And we have a hockey reel that we posted. And that hockey reel, oh, Britney Spears, get off my screen. That hockey reel, this is amazing. We are currently sitting at, that's weird. It's currently sitting at 995,000 views. We are 5,000 views away from 1 million views. So if you have not found us on the SamWellB12 Experience, go and check it out. Look for the Wendell Clark, Marty McSorley reel. Give it a couple watches. We are almost at 1 million views for that one reel, which is insane. It's crazy. 48 days till hockey season. Absolutely. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. And the great Samlings in the chat. I love that. The Welbies. The Welbies in the chat. So yeah, there it is. There's our plug for our Instagram account, our Twitter account. We're getting all that stuff going. We are posting a lot of sports stuff on that Instagram account. So definitely check it out. And we appreciate that. Who's the Maple Leafs playing first? Do you want to take a look? We can take a look at the schedule. So the home opener will be against Montreal. But we can take a look. Let's highlight. Whoa, almost losing my voice, and the game hasn't even started yet. Let's see. Do they have... I know we have the schedule. Let's take a look, and I'll tell you the key games that we're eyeing right now. Nothing is carved in stone. There are some preseason games coming up. So for the Leafs, September 24th, the preseason kicks off. They play back-to-back against Ottawa Senators, 24th, 25th. They then play the 27th against Buffalo. Then they got 3 against the Montreal Canadiens, 29th, 30th, and October 2nd. They then go into a couple preseason games against the Detroit Red Wings, and the Leafs kick it off officially October 11th, and that is going to be Toronto and Montreal. So we will definitely have that game going. We'll have Montreal, Toronto. I already have the thumbnail up and ready. We just haven't scheduled it. All right, here we go. First pitch at Orioles confirmed, scheduled for 8:15. So it is confirmed. 8:15 is when first pitch is going to go out. So yeah, October 11th, circle that date in your calendars, 7 p.m., Toronto, Montreal. Other key games to look at a week later, October 16th, 7 p.m. That is going to be the Chicago Blackhawks and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So Matthews versus Bedard. That is going to be coming up. Then the Florida Panthers a couple of nights later. That is October 19th. Toronto plays Tampa Bay, Washington. They got Nashville all in October. So October is going to be a very busy month. We're going to have a bunch of those games. Taking a look in November, we got Boston in November, Chicago again, this time in Chicago in November. So Toronto getting to meet Connor Bedard a couple of times. November 30th, the Kraken come to town. So that's going to be a fun game. We got Nashville in December. Rangers. We don't see Edmonton. When do we see Edmonton? Got a couple games against the Rangers in December. A couple Blue Jacket games. The Ducks. Here it is, January 16th, Toronto and Edmonton. That is in Edmonton. So we have to wait all the way until January to see Matthews and McDavid. So you have 45 minutes for Thursday. There it is. That's right, Prep. There it is. We got time. If you guys want to join, if you want to talk some hockey, hey, let's see if we can make this work. Can we cross the streams? I know they say don't cross the streams, but hey, let's try and cross the streams. Let's bring it up. I'm going to drop a link. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will. So we're going to see who wants to be the guinea pig. You don't have to turn your camera on because I'm not going to be able to bring your camera in here, but I'm going to try and bring the audio through some movie magic. So let's get a link. Again, we're trying this on the fly, some rain delay entertainment. Skywalking, I might do some Raptors this year. We did a Raptor game last year, and it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. All right, so let's see. I'm going to ask Dallas. Dallas, can you be the guinea pig? So I'm dropping a link in the chat. Let nobody click on it yet. Just Dallas. Let's bring Dallas in. If she's okay with that, of course. And we'll see if we can make this work. If we can bring the audio in, then we'll invite everybody else to join us. Be different seeing the Blackhawks without Taves and Kane. That's right. It will be. It will be. All right. So I don't know if Dallas is still here. Dallas, can you hear me? We'll see. And then we'll bring in some others if this works. I guess she had to step away from the computer. That's okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Dallas is here. There it is. Okay, Dallas, I'm going to see your video isn't going to come up. Your video isn't going to come up, but I got to turn. Hang on. I got to turn this. All right. Let's see if we can hear Dallas. Viewers, I'll need you to tell me if you can hear Dallas. Go for it, Dallas. Oh.
Sam, can you hear me? Sam, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Dallas.
Oh, and I can hear you.
Can you still hear me? Oh, I guess I have to leave mine unmuted so you can hear me here. All right, were you able to hear Dallas? Dallas, let's talk again, and let's see if I can see your sound.
You can see my sound?
If I can see your sound. That's right. All right, can you guys in the chat, can you hear Dallas? I can hear, but the volume...
Sound and hear my camera?
The volume is super low. Okay, so I might be able to fix this. So Prep says super low. So, how can we do this? Okay, we're trying something here. Hang on, Dallas. Hang on. We're doing this, then we're going to bring this. Look at this. On the fly. Oh, do you want to play? Okay, let's see. Dallas, go for it.
Hello, hockey people. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right. Chat, are we good to go? Can you hear Dallas now? Does it sound better? I guess I could always log into YouTube and check as well. Duh. So if this works, we'll be able to bring in our guests.
Can everybody hear me? Can everybody in the chat hear me?
So we're waiting. We're in our rain delay.
Oh, yeah. Circus says she can hear us. Yeah. Oh, that's the quietest Dallas has ever been. Ha ha.
Nice. Okay, well, if and I'll turn me down a little bit. Perfect, but there was an echo. Okay, hopefully the echo has gone away.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo too.
On me or you?
When I talk. And let me make sure.
How about, hopefully I just fixed the echo. Okay, so let's go with it. So Dallas, thank you for being our guinea pig. Let me go back to that. I mean, you don't have to run. You can stick around. Let me find that link. I'm going to pin it in the chat. So we're going to open it up now. I don't want to replace the pin message. Whatever. It's fine. We do have some rules. If you want to join us, if you want to come on and talk before this game starts, talk hockey, talk baseball, the link is now pinned in the chat. You can click on it. All we ask is that you're 18 or over, and B,
IDs will be checked at the door.
no foul language, must be respectful, all of that jazz. Otherwise, we're going to remove it right away. So if you want to come in and join us, the link is now posted. You can absolutely come in and check us out. Again, your video isn't going to come on the screen, but we will hear your voice. So let's bring in for the first time, and what we'll do is we're only going to bring in everybody for just a couple of moments to give everybody a fair shot. But TJ wanted to come in and say hello. So for the very first time, TJ, welcome in. How are you?
Good. How are you, Sam? How are you? Sam?
I can't hear TJ. So TJ, it might be an issue with your audio there. So we'll see if we can get that fixed up.
I can hear TJ.
What's that, Dallas?
I can hear TJ.
Uh-oh.
Oh, TJ
now I can't hear Dallas either. Hang on. Let's try this again.
Hi, Sam, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Duh. I turned off the playthrough, so it wasn't coming through my monitor.
I could hear TJ when he came in. I could hear him, but maybe because you had that setting turned off. Yeah, TJ, come back in.
All right, let's bring TJ back in. TJ, how's it going?
Good. Hi, Sam. Can you hear me now?
Hey, gotcha. Welcome to the show, TJ. How are things?
I'm so happy my Red Sox won tonight, Sam. My Red Sox won.
Not only did they won huge. That was a monster. That was a monster win. Congrats.
We may come back and beat your Blue Jays for the championship, Sam.
Oh, I hope not. Can you imagine if Boston comes out of nowhere and knocks the Jays out? That would be incredible. Balls, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
I'm happy about the Blue Jays. I'm happy about Austin Matthews. That's why I came in to talk to you about it. Austin Matthews, are you so happy?
Oh, I'm so happy about Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, what a huge signing that was. And let me just tell anybody...
What about Nylander, Sam? What do you think about Nylander?
I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen with Nylander. Still waiting. And let me just say
what do you think?
Right now, we are in a rain delay. So the Blue Jays official first pitch is in half an hour. It's going to be at 8:15. So we are doing a NHL wraparound talk show.
Can I ask you one more question, Sam?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to know if you think Connor McDavid would come to our Leafs.
You know, TJ, it's funny you say that, because after he got signed, when we were talking yesterday, one of the things I kind of was joking about is McDavid has, 3 or 4 more years on his deal. Wouldn't that be something if he wanted to come and sign in Toronto and they had both of them?
Yes, and those houses. Remember you told me a couple months ago, Sam, you had a hockey coat for me. Did you ever find me a hockey coat yet, Sam?
No, I don't, TJ. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna keep the show going. If you want to join us,
Sam, wait, I have one more question. Can I ask one more question?
Quickly.
Who do you think's gonna win the World Series this year? I want your opinion, and then I'll go.
Oh, hands down. And I hate to say it. I think the Atlanta Braves are taking it. I think it's going to be the Atlanta.
No, Boston Red Sox. See you later, Sam. It's going to be the Red Sox. See you later.
See you, TJ. All right, that's our friend TJ. Man, he's so excited the Red Sox crushed today. Thanks, TJ, for coming in. We appreciate it. If you want to join us, if you want to come on and share your opinions about McDavid, Matthews, Nylander, Shohei Ohtani, the Blue Jays, the Orioles, the Red Sox, the link is pinned above. Come on in, come and chat with us. This is an impromptu kind of get together and chat while we're hanging out in this rain delay. We are expecting an 8:15 first pitch, so we're half an hour away from Berríos and Gibson going on. So Dallas, and it's funny, I just realized I can see your video. They can't see your video, so I'm sitting and looking over the screen. Dallas, I'm going to ask you, what do you think Toronto can do today? Can they win this series against Baltimore, or do they have no chance?
I think they can win it if they get their act together. They played well the first game. Why they can't play like that every night? But I think they can do it if they get it together and they play as a team. Yeah. I mean, we can borrow some of those goals from the 28 like 5 game from the Red Sox from last season. If we could just borrow some of those goals, it'd be great.
Wasn't it pretty amazing? Just a couple of nights ago, in extra innings, Brendan Belt first pitch swinging, knocks it over the fence, and the Jays go up and they take that one. That was an amazing. That was such a fantastic finish. And then last night they come out, they can't hit anything.
Right.
They're making errors in the field. Vladdy Guerrero looked atrocious.
Somebody check Lost and Found for Vladdy's game. It's probably next to Matthews.
It's probably there's a whole lineup of wanted posters, right? Matthews, Vladdy, Bichette for a while. Although I can't harp on Bichette because he's been very consistent.
He was injured. There's a message in the chat that says Jacob was backstage.
Oh, Jacob.
But I don't know if he's still there.
He is not still here, but Jacob, if you want to come back in, come on back in. We got it set up. We got it working now. Morgan, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Again, we are in a rain delay. First pitch is expected at 8:15 time. So we're just doing a little talk, a little chat. And actually, Dallas.
Yes.
I'm breaking out something right now.
Ooh, what'd you get?
You know what these are? This is the backup rain delay plan. I've been saving these.
No.
Atlanta Braves versus Houston in the World Series. The Astros will cheat their way in, but Braves win.
Not the joke. Everybody run. It's the joke papers. Run. Did you see a headline? It said Shohei Ohtani won't be pitching the rest of the season because of a torn tendon in his elbow.
Yes, he is torn his. I think I closed the article, but yeah, it's a pretty significant tear. He might need Tommy John surgery again. Dallas, you're Dallas. NMC dropping the freeze. There you go. I appreciate it. You guys can't see it, but Dallas was freezing along. So thank you, Dallas, for the
but I know
support.
you can see me. I know you can see me.
There you
That's
go.
what makes it funny. You can see me, but the rest of the world can't. That's hilarious.
That's right. All right, here we go. First one. Boom.
Oh, Lord.
Did you hear about the bacon cheeseburger who couldn't stop telling jokes? This is terrible, by the way. This is absolutely terrible. Did you hear about the bacon cheeseburger who couldn't stop telling jokes? It was on a roll.
Hello.
Terrible. Who eats burgers on rolls anymore? I mean, I haven't had a hamburger or a burger on a roll. I usually put them on hamburger buns. Anyways,
Kaiser rolls on the crispy turkey burger on a Kaiser roll.
That would work. Speaking of bowls, my friend eats a bowl of this is me. My friend eats a bowl of fries, cheese curds, and gravy every morning. It's his daily poutine.
You wrote that joke yourself? You wrote that joke yourself. We need that joke for our friend AAU. We need that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Skywalking. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy. Appreciate it. Again, we will have full coverage of the game as soon as it gets underway. Hey, Dallas.
Just wait till we have the time change with the Olympic Games and like the World's Junior Games. Just wait till the time.
I better save some of these. Hey, Dallas. What do you get if you cross an angry sheep with a moody cow?
I have no idea.
What do you get if you cross an angry sheep with a moody cow? An animal that's in a bad mood.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, who writes this stuff and gets
I can keep that one too. I like that one.
You have to keep that one. That one's so bad you have to keep it.
That one hurts. Okay, here we go. Talking about cows, what do you get from a pampered cow? What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk.
Spoiled.
Okay, that one is out of here. That was a good shot. All right, last one, I promise.
Thank
What?
the Lord.
Oh, this one is for AAU Triton. What kind of egg did the evil chicken lay?
A naughty egg?
A deviled egg.
Oh,
There we go. Boom. Whoop. That was fun.
hello.
Hey,
This has been Joe with Samuel B12.
so there we go.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited Matthew's finally signed that contract. Now you can't yank my chain with every street
that
going.
was
He
so
signed it. He didn't sign it.
funny. For those that don't know, on the last couple Wednesday night NHL wraparound talk shows, Dallas was so excited, waiting for the news of Austin Matthews, and I had her go
Damn right.
so bad for a couple of weeks. You don't have to save any of them, Sam. Just flush them.
Just flush them. I'll help him, Curtis. I will help him.
Uh,
I will help him.
We are here. We're in a rain delay. We are waiting till 8:15 for the first pitch.
This could be a problem.
20 minutes till the first pitch. Yay.
This
Is
game
Zamboni
is
out
gonna
on the field? Is the Zamboni out going around?
Oh, yeah. So I didn't finish my thought on that one. And again, if anybody wants to join us to come on and talk about their favorite team, their favorite player, anything like that, there's a pinned link up top. You can click on it, come in and join us and say hello. Again, your camera, your video won't be on screen, but we'll be able to hear you. So if you want to come in and say hello, you're absolutely welcome. And I challenge anybody to come in and be as excited as our good friend TJ was. That was incredible. Great energy, TJ. It was very, very cool. So looking towards, oh no, finish thought. Sam, focus. All right. So Dallas, you made the comment, hey, when the Zamboni is going to come out in the outfield? And I thought, usually, and you see this in tennis too, and in golf, when there's a lot of water, they come out with the squeegees on the long, like broom poles, and they're kind of squeegeeing. Wouldn't it be great if they had a Zamboni-like device? It doesn't obviously have to scrape the surface and have ice and all that stuff, but wouldn't it be amazing if they could just drive the outfield and it would squeegee that water up into a containment unit? And they could just get it away. That would be
like
sick.
the riding lawnmower. Somebody invent that and then take it to the Dragon's Den or the Shark Tank, and then you'll be a millionaire. You'll be a millionaire.
It would be absolutely wild. What's up, Ron? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us here as we are sitting in a rain delay, having a good time. And thank you all for hitting those likes too. I appreciate it.
See, I thought only rain delays happen at Braves games.
Only at Braves games. We've been pretty lucky. The few baseball games we've streamed this year, we have not got hit in a rain delay, and I guess this one deserves us right. It was our time, and we
we're usually seeing the games that are at the Sky Dome, and we don't get rain or snow delays or heat at the Sky Dome. We don't get snow delays.
I guess it's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. Well, just that one of our good friends who streams CFL games. He lives in Colorado, but streams CFL games. And I was telling him, I said, just wait till November or like end of October, November, like in Calgary when there's CFL games in the snow.
Those are the best.
Those are the best. To try and watch them try and figure out where the ball is in the snow, it's hilarious.
I love when it snows at football because I'm at home watching. If I was there, I wouldn't be too happy. But when they come out and they're shoveling the lines and the guys are trying to figure out where on earth they're supposed to go, they're slipping all over. It is pretty crazy.
It's usually Edmonton. Edmonton is usually the place of snow.
Yes, TJ's friend Alito. Happy birthday, Alito, 24.
Happy birthday,
nice.
Happy birthday. Enjoy some cake.
But it's funny when you say a snow delay, it takes me back to the early days of the Blue Jays in the 70s and 80s when they were played at Exhibition Stadium at the CNE, and the CNE is going on right now. And there were snow delays, right? You get into September, October, and the snow would just pepper the field, be in the stands. And of course, the stands back then weren't like the individual chairs today. They were literally like benches.
Metal benches.
And you'd be sitting there in the snow. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was my first Garth Brooks concert was at the CNE.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, yes, and I couldn't have sat any further away, and from where I was sitting, from what I understand, Garth Brooks is about 6 feet tall, but from where I was sitting, he was the size of an ant. But it was still a good concert.
I don't remember the first show I saw at CNE Stadium, Exhibition Stadium, but I remember the last show I saw at Exhibition Stadium. And I went to see the Rolling Stones.
Wow.
And opening up for the Stones was Stone Temple Pilots.
Wow,
I was so excited. And with just my luck, it was a night like tonight in Baltimore. It was absolutely pouring rain. And we were sitting on the floor way at the back, and you couldn't see anything because everybody had umbrellas up. So you're trying to look over in between the umbrellas. And we sat there. I've never been more soaked in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I was so sick following that show for sitting 3 hours out in the rain. But it was amazing. It was such a fun show.
I know I'm looking. We have to chat about the Bare Naked Ladies Christmas show at Casino Rambo. We should talk about that because I think that is going to be a super fun show.
They're good. Now, listen, the Bare Naked Ladies, I know they're a little older now than they were when I saw them.
Generation, Sam. They're our generation.
When I saw them, they had, and I forget, what is it? I forget the main guy's name. I think Ed has taken the lead now. But I forget the other guy's name who left. Is he back, or is he still like he's completely separate from the band? Do you know?
I have not a bloody clue. I couldn't tell you the names of the people in the band. They're the Bare Naked Ladies, and that they're cool. That's all I know. We did some skits and stuff in drama class in high school, and we would always had $1 Million or Grade 9. We were always using Bare Naked Ladies songs for our skits.
Oh, it was the Canadian way. Bare Naked Ladies were awesome. And when I saw them, it was back. They opened up. They weren't even the headliner. They opened up for Elvis Costello.
Yes.
And everyone left. Like I felt bad for him because a lot of people were there. And as soon as Bare Naked Ladies finished, like half the stadium got up and left. Because the concerts at Wonderland back in the day, they were like $12, and that was at the end. So, when I first started going to shows there, they were $8, $10. And it looks like we got some Blue Jays on the field. The tarp is off. They're throwing some warm-up pitches. This is a good sign. We are officially 15 minutes away from the first pitch. Meme vloggers, what's going on? Welcome in. So the game
Zamboni's been out. The squeakies have been out.
There we go. We are 15 minutes away from game time. So that is going to be awesome. So thanks to those who have stuck around for through this rain delay. We appreciate it. Would like to sleep. How's it going? I didn't see you sneak in there. Good to see you. So we are coming up in 15 minutes time. I wonder, let's try something. Just for giggles, can I do this? I don't know if I could do this. Look at this, we're trying all this new stuff. No, I don't think I can do it. Darn, I was hoping I could, but I can. Oh, I can. This is exciting.
I will excuse myself, Sam, so that you can get ready for the game.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna put 15 minutes up on the clock. We're gonna hit add. Boom, there it is. Dallas, thank you for coming and hanging out. We are officially 15 minutes away from game time. That was Dallas hockey girl, Dallas baseball girl, Dallas Garth Brooks girl coming in to hang out, talking to us while we're on rain delay. We have a link up in the pinned message. So we have 10 minutes. We'll give it 10 minutes for open mic night. If you want to come in and say hello, feel free. All we ask is that you're over the age of 18. And no profanity, any of that stuff. So if you want to jump in for a few minutes and talk Blue Jays, Orioles, Leafs, Canadians, whatever you'd like, come in and join us. Alex, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Or welcome to the show. Good night is what I meant to say. Thank you for joining us for the show. This is going to be a good one. So let's look at some of these stats, and I gotta put on the readers because it's a little small on my screen. So let's look at some stats here. This is going to make me feel really old. Toronto, because it's terrible. Toronto, Baltimore, and the total runs 4.5 to 4.9. Pretty close in terms of the runs. The hit side 8.9 to 8.6. Again, Jays and Baltimore extremely close here. Home runs, they're dead even. The difference is in the earned runs average, the ERA. Look at that. Baltimore is up to 4.05. Toronto 3.67. So Toronto having the better pitching. Even the walks, hits to innings pitched 124 to 127. And the strikeouts, Toronto's up at 9.4 to Baltimore's 9.1. So Toronto, believe it or not, they're actually putting up better statistics than Baltimore is. So they should find a way. February 19th. Jacob, remind me of that date. I will have to check. Jeff, how's it going? Jacob, I know you popped in earlier. If you want to pop back in and say hello, you're more than welcome. I'm sorry, I was trying to get things sorted out with the sound. But yeah, we got about 8 minutes left. The game's going to start in 13. We got 8 minutes left. If anybody wants to pop in, the link is up top. Come in and say hello before we get going with this baseball game. So I'll have to, where am I going to put this? I got to move this window over here. Perfect. All right. So we got, it looks like they got the game screen up. So what I'll do, let's switch over because I got to reset a few things on this other page. Oh, but my timer isn't going to carry through. Well, that's too bad. All right, timer. Thanks. We're going to get rid of you. Blue Thunder's calling 5-4 tonight for the Jays. Oh, Blue Thunder. I hope that is correct. That would be outstanding if that was the case. Let's go over to the game screen so we can modify things and get everything in place. We'll have to do some refreshes on some of the stats here. Get the widgets updated. But it looks like we are just about good to go. We're a few minutes away. So let's get this popped up. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Whoop, deleted too many things. Let's try this again, shall we? What are you, new, Sam? So we're going to update our widgets. We're going to get everything set to go here. So bear with me a few moments as we just get everything in position, ready for tonight's matchup. There we go. All right, we are set to go. So this game is going to be kicking off very, very soon. Let's get a new timer up here. Where are we? 3:04. So 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is good. There we go. We expect to kick off in 10 minutes. We are currently in that rain delay. We're going to update the thumbnail back to our original thumbnail because we know the rain delay is coming to an end, and then this game will be going. So let's get this changed out. So bear with me while I'm making these changes on the fly. I'm really excited for this game. I cannot wait. That is not what we wanted. This is going to be a big game. I used to live in Maryland. The harbor in Baltimore was a great place to hang out. Oh, Blue Thunder. That's very cool. Jordan, how's it going? I bet on Dodger and Orioles. Let's go. Jordan wants the Orioles to come through. Take this one down. Let's see. Bear with me. Just got to get this set. Of course, I'm blind. I cannot see anything. Let's get this back in. We want to get our original thumbnail back up since the rain delay is coming to an end and this game is going to get underway. So appreciate everybody hanging out through this rain delay. We had a lot of fun. At least I did. I hope you did as well. By date. And I believe it's this guy. There we go. All right. Save. Get the thumbnail updated. We're back in business. And this game is about to get underway. So last call. If anybody wants to dial in, say hello, to join me live on stream, there is a pinned link up top. You can click on that. That will bring you in. and allow you to come and say a quick hello and let us know any of your opinions or thoughts about baseball. If not, we're going to take it down as soon as we get to the 5-minute mark. So you got 2 minutes to do so. I heard Baltimore is the most dangerous. Really, Curtis? I didn't hear that. Interesting. I always thought Chicago was there for me. That's kind of where I heard. Let me go back and see some of these other comments. 5 for you. Okay, Blue Thunder. I'm all caught up. Perfect. So let's get this going. It's now time. Let's get them going. They're warming up. They're getting set again. Okay, I'm going to close this now. We're going to shut down our other stream for our audio. We're going to maneuver this around here. We're going to get set to kick off this game. Let's get rid of this pinned message. So there we go. We are now officially set. We now have our sights on. So Gibson, he's going to be taking it on. And who is he going to be taking on? Here is the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, I don't believe any of this will have changed during the rain delay. Let's get this. So it is Merrifield for Toronto. He's leading off and in left field. We got Bichette at shortstop. Brandon Belt. Today he's at first base. Vladdy Guerrero, he's DHing today. And this is an interesting change because Guerrero had a real tough time yesterday fielding the ball. He had a couple errors and a couple real bad plays. Springer, he's hitting behind Vladdy. He's in right field. Dalton Varsho is out in center, which means Kiermaier gets the night off. He is resting. Chapman is back at third base. Danny Jansen behind the plate today. He's catching. And Biggio, he's batting number 9, and he is at second base. For the Baltimore Orioles, it's Rushman. He is catching. Henderson is in at short. Santander in right field. Montcastle DHing. O'Hearn at first. Hayes in left field. Mullins in center. Urias at third. And Fraser at second base. Those are the lineups we expect to see. I don't believe any changes have officially been made. Now, when we talk about Jose Berríos has been a monster versus the Orioles. He can pitch. He has been great. He's been up and down all year. How long until first pitch? 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. The countdown is until first pitch. And then this game is going to be underway. And it's about time. It is about time. We've been on for an hour, so thank you for hanging out with us. It's now time to go. The Blue Jays taking it on. Kyle Gibson and the Baltimore Orioles. Gibby this year, he's got 12 wins, 7 losses with a 4.97 ERA. He's pitched 150.1 innings, earning 127 strikeouts. So he has been with it. Now, if you don't know who Kyle Benjamin Gibson is with the nickname Gibby, he was born October 23rd, 1987. He was drafted in 2009 by the Minnesota Twins, their first round pick, 22nd overall, and he went to Missouri. He made his debut in 2013. Now, if we take a look at Berríos, will it let me get to Berríos? Give me Berríos. Let me get, here we go. If we look at Berríos and give you a little intro to him. Jose Orlando Berríos, nickname La Maquina. He was born May 27th, 1994 in Beaumont, Puerto Rico. He was drafted in 2012 by the Minnesota Twins. He was the overall 32nd pick. He went to Papa Juan High School in Puerto Rico and made his debut in 2016. This year, he has 9 wins, 8 losses, 3.39 ERA. He has 146 innings pitched, racking up 140 strikeouts. That's pretty amazing. Almost 1 strikeout per inning, which is pretty crazy. La Maquina means the machine, and he has been pitching. Oh, you're from Puerto Rico. There you go. Awesome, Blue Thunder. Well, thank you for that. So those two are going to do battle. Now, we saw what didn't look like it was going to be much of a pitcher's battle yesterday. It ended up being a pitcher's battle till about the 8th inning when they blew it open. Let's see how the Blue Jays are going to handle this one tonight. Countdown is on. First pitch is just a little bit away. 8:15 is what we're anticipating the first pitch to be. And I can't wait for this game. I cannot wait. Can the Jays take the rubber match? If you missed the first 2 games, and I know I'm repeating some of this information, if you missed the first 2 games, it was Toronto at the end in extras, a home run from Brandon Belt to win game 1. Then it was Baltimore who annihilated Toronto 7-0 last night. And now here we are tonight, looking to put this one away. Baltimore in a bit of a race with the Tampa Bay Rays, and it's the Toronto Blue Jays trying to get in that wild card, battling it out with Seattle and Houston. So it's going to be very interesting to see exactly how they can play this one and how they can tie it down. So thank you for all those that were hanging around with us. We're getting set. Let's pull away Charlie Brown. We're slowly pulling away parts of the puzzle as the countdown is on. I think this countdown is actually fast because I started it right in sync with my clock here. And this should be at 3 minutes. So I think these seconds are ticking a little fast, but that's okay. The field is looking good. We are set to go. There it is. Meme Vloggers redeem Jays. That's how you use your points. That is exactly the right thing to do. No coincidence. He's got the baseball up. No more rain clouds. He's got the fire. He's drying off the field. The field is getting set to go. Again, if you're brand new to the channel and you've not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you as we are on our way to 8,500, our next big milestone we're working towards. And we're aiming, our goal is to get to 10K by the end of 2023. So you can help us out by hitting that subscribe or hitting the share button, sending the link around. Yes, TJ has dropped the cheer on us. It means we got to start this game by cheering for the Baltimore Orioles. And the field is dry. The players are on. They're set to go. The outfielders are in position. Let's see. Everyone's ready to go. It looks like a nice night. The fans are all in their seats. Everybody's warm and cozy, and we're set to go. 17, 16, 15, 14. The countdown is on. Umpire, are we ready? We can't start playing until the umpire gives the word. The countdown has officially come to an end. The rain delay is over. It is time for the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles to go head-to-head. As we said, Merrifield, Bichette, and Belt are going to lead it off. Kiermaier is on the bench, as is Kirk, Espinal. And it is time. Ready, umpire? Give us the word.
Play ball!
Play ball. The rain delay is officially done. We are set to go. Shake, rattle, and roll. Let's play some baseball. Let's lock this in place. All right. On the mound, Gibson. He's set, throwing his last couple warm-ups. And we are underway. 8:15. It's first pitch time. Let's go. There it is, Jacob. Let's go, Blue Jays. Blue Thunder says, let's do this. Let's go. Thank you so much for the chat. You're very welcome, TJ. Thanks for coming in. Dallas has got her peanut butter cups. She's ready. Jacob is cheering for his former Cardinals. He's set. It's time to play some ball. So here it is, Merrifield stepping up. Now, what you're going to see, it's over here. What you're going to see over here is going to sometimes be ahead of our call, so we're just going to call it to the broadcast. And the first pitch swung on and is a strike. We are officially underway. Thank you, Orioles, for keeping your field clean and getting this game going. Whit Merrifield hitting .292. He was around 300. The average has dropped down. He's looking to get it back up. Second pitch swinging through Gibby. Wow, what a start.
Strike two.
Len, how's it going? Good evening. Welcome in. So quick 2 strikeouts to Merrifield here in the top of the first inning. Here's the 0-2. Merrifield swings right through it in a first batter and a first strikeout for Gibby. That was pretty solid. Pretty solid start there. So that is going to bring up Bo Bichette. Come on, Bo. What do you know? Let's get her done. Bichette. He's hitting .318. Mr. Consistent. He's got a 10-game hit streak going. And he's going to swing at the first pitch, drive this into shallow right field. Little bit of a run there, and that's flied out. So Gibson, 2 batters through 4 pitches. Come on, Orioles. Let's go. TJ's cheers are making the Orioles come through looking good here in the start of this game. So here comes Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt is up, and wow, before he even gets to the plate. So that means he's swinging at the first pitch. And he actually tried to pull it back. It's a bunt swing to short, thrown over. He's out of there. So Toronto, after sitting around 1, 2, 3, they are done. So we're going to go to the bottom of 1. It's Rushman, Henderson, and Santander. NMC coming and gifting 5 memberships. Wow, NMC, thank you so much. Congratulations to Jacob. Monorail Steve. It's going too fast. SpongeBob SquarePants. Dina B gets her membership back. Aaron, Disney fan for life. Congratulations. And NMC, thank you so much for gifting those memberships, paying it forward. There you go, Jacob. So I will get you programmed in. So let me get these memberships set up so you can take part in the gambling game. So bear with me a second, Jacob. Well, they're at commercial break. I just got to grab your channel ID here. And we're going to drop that in. So you will be good to go, my friend. And again, huge chat hype. Give it up for NMC. Thank you so much for that. All right, we got to go here. We got to go add. We got to go here. Boom. So, Jacob, you are set. Berríos is on the mound, warming up. Who else we got? We got to get D in there. I think D is still in there. All right. So, again, thank you kindly. We really appreciate that. So, TJ, it is all random. It is 100% random. Just make sure your gifted memberships are on, that you say yes to allow gifted memberships. But it is 100% random. All right, here comes Berríos. He's going to be ticking it off against Rushman. Berríos looking to pick up where he left off. Oh, no worries, no worries. He's been on fire. He's been so good. Again, thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Let's see what he can do. Let's reload this. Here's the pitch down the middle, and this is going to be swung on and hit far but foul. A lot of everybody swinging at first pitches today. What's up with that? So 94 miles an hour, really, really pitching. Nice job there. Swinging again and a foul that one back. Let's see, what's this? So Berríos, again, just like Gibby, he's ahead 0-2 to the first batter. Come on. Let's see Berríos. Pitch in there, foul back. My favorite thing, everybody's sitting in the first row. ducking and dodging as it comes and hits the mesh. And we joked around a couple of games ago that, hey, it's not going to get you. The mesh is there. But there was a clip for a Blue Jay game where a ball got through and actually hit one of the staff. It was in a scary incident. Berríos going outside. He's going to miss. 1-2 the count now. Moving his velocity around from 95 to 86. So good control there by Berríos early on. Looking to put this one away against Rushman. Rushman hitting 272. Berríos misses just down low. Nobody wants to be on the streets in Baltimore real late. I've heard that in a few places. Isn't that what people say in Washington as well? This one is going to be fouled up. Popped. Bichette is going way out into left field, and he's going to rally that one in. Little butt tap from Merrifield. Nice little play there by Bichette. Joshua, the next, I'm not sure when the next stream will be. Wednesday, we will be back with NHL Wraparound officially. So we will be back. It means the same. Well, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that very much. I'm flying you to Busch Stadium sometime. Here's the pitch. Down low on the corner, but gets a call. Strike one. Nice pitch there. Josh, yes, on Wednesday, we will be doing that again. We'll be going back to that format. This week, we were doing baseball. Swing and a miss there. So again, 0-2 count. Henderson, the shortstop, gunner. Behind now, Berríos 0-2. Let's see what he can do. Come on, Berríos. He's taking a lot of time to get himself ready here. That is the one problem when you have a long delay, is it really messes up your rhythm. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout. That's what we're talking about.
I forgot. He's terrible.
Nice pitch there. Goes in and gets that. Swing and a miss. Who doesn't love a good strikeout?
Strike three, you're out.
Better luck next time, Gunner. Here comes Santander. Santander punished us yesterday with a couple of dingers. Let's see what Berríos is going to deal him today. He's going up high. That one is going to be a ball. Got to keep it away from him in the plate. Santander hitting 250, 23 home runs, 67 RBIs, so quite a nice line. Here's the 1-0. There on the corner, it's called strike and even it up at 1-1. Nice set of pitching. Career versus Toronto, he's got 14 home runs, 38 RBIs in 66 games. Here's the 1-1. He's going to foul this one back. So again, Berríos is going to go to 1-2. 2 outs on the board for the Orioles. Berríos would love to put him away and get 2 strikeouts here in the first inning. So getting set. Here's the pitch. Berríos winds, delivers, and this is going to be hit. This is going way out to right field, but it's not going to carry, and the catch is made, and the Blue Jays go 1-2-3 as well, and they're going to take them down. So nice set of pitching there by Berríos. Coming up, it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., followed by Springer and Dalton Varsho, the 3 we expect to see up for the Blue Jays. Jean homered as a Giant today. Oh, nice, Jacob. I did not know. Austin Hayes. Hayes is playing, yes. We will see Hayes a little deeper in the lineup. We should be up 3rd in the next inning for Baltimore. So he will be coming up very soon. But let's see what Guerrero does. Guerrero has been struggling. His average is sitting around 268 right now. He needs to find his game at fast. We had roasted potatoes and beans from the garden. Oh, prep. That sounds awesome. Fresh nectarine from Niagara. Nice, Dallas. We made a minestrone, a turkey minestrone today. Was it turkey that was in there? chicken. I don't know. It was good. I can't complain. Quite a nice meal. Healthy. Gets all the good stuff. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. It was quite a lengthy start as we are an hour behind due to the rain delay. But this game so far is off to a quick pace. If you're just coming in and joining us, make sure to tap that thumbs up button, hit that like. We're almost at 40 likes. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe already. I have Hayes on your fantasy team. Nice. He's been all right. But really, you can't go wrong with anybody on this on the Oriole team. They're all going to get you some fantasy points for sure. Good way to use all the veggies in the fridge. There you go. All right, so here's Big Vladdy. Vladdy stepping in. He's set. Gibby set to go. He's only thrown 5 pitches through the first inning, which is awesome. And Vladdy going to swing at this one. He's going to drive it way to left field. But right to Austin Hayes. Talking about Austin Hayes, he only had to take a couple of steps backwards. Vladdy did make good contact, but Hayes was tracking that one, taking a 3 or 4 steps back, and Vladdy's going to have a long fly out. That's going to bring Springer back up. Now, Springer used to be the Blue Jays leadoff guy, and due to his slump earlier, he got moved around. He finds himself down in the middle part of the batting lineup now. Let's see what Springy can do. First pitch is going to miss outside. So 1-0 to Springer now. Springer at 257, 15 home runs, 50 RBIs. He's set. Here comes Gibby on the outside part of the plate. Springer's going to hit it to short. Thrown over to first in time. Springer's out. So again, we're down to 2 outs for the Blue Jays here in the second, and Gibson's only thrown 8 pitches. This is crazy. Gibson's just not giving them much, and the Jays are chasing. Chris, how's it going? Welcome in. Here comes Varsho. Varsho set. Gibby delivers on the inside corner, gets the call, strike 1. Varsho letting that one go by, 87 miles an hour. Varsho's only at 222. He's had some difficulty lately. You know, one of the big debates we've always been having is who do you trade, who do you keep, Varsho or Biggio? Pitch on the outside corner, that one gets called as well, so he's behind 0-2. And I've flip-flop. You know, I'm a fan of Varsho right now, but Biggio shows me he's got some bats. I would just like to see their averages a little higher. Here's the 0-2, 2 outs, down low. So 1-2 now to Varsho. Again, Gibson getting it going. The last 17 for Varsho, 8 hits, 13 RBIs. Setting it up. Taking the pitch count down to 1. Oh, I don't know. That was pretty darn close. And he's going to go way high. It's going to even it up at 2-2. That, I think, should have been a violation. Jacob, I did not see that. So here we go. 2-2, 2 outs. Varsho trying to stay alive. TJ's cheering them on. Varsho going to pop this one up. It's fading to the third base side. There's a play. And the catch is made. So that's going to do it for the Blue Jays. Again, they got nothing going on. Coming up now for the Orioles in the bottom of inning number 2. And I like this pace. Let's keep this one going. Montcastle, O'Hearn, and Hayes. Again, O'Hearn is hitting over 300 now. Montcastle is at 272. So the big bats for the Orioles, for the O-Birds, coming up and getting it going. It looks like we're getting some rain warnings for our area. So the rain is probably going to get going. But let's see. Come on, Blue Jays. It's time to turn the tables. We need to find a way. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. The Blue Jays need to figure it out. Give me one sec. So Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's keep up this pace of game. It's been a long wait, over about an hour and 10 minutes of a delay, and it's time for Berríos to come back out. So Berríos, man, he's looked so good. And hopefully he can continue this pace. In June 14th, he went 7.2 innings with 5 strikeouts and only 3 hits. So let's see, 7.2. Let's write that down. That's kind of the marker we want to see. See if he can continue the pace of play. So he comes out, he's got the rosin bag, banging it around. Now, one of the things that there's been a lot of discussion about, with those rosin bags, when you put it on your hands and the rosin gets mixed with the sweat, it becomes a little bit of a sticky substance. So there's been a lot of pitchers that have been being checked out and have been debating, the idea of cheating because of the rosin. So it'll be interesting to see with the rain and the sweat and everything, the humidity there, is that going to come into play? Something good happening in the Cardinals' miserable season. That's funny, Chris. Amazing win. All right, he's good. You need a Hayes homer. Mountcastle 272, as we said. He is in here and he's ready to rip it. Grip it and rip it. Deep breath. He's behind 0-2. Here's Berríos throwing nothing but strikes today. He is looking fine. He set, waits, delivers, and that's going to be outside. 1-2 now. Gordon, hello. Good evening and welcome to the show. Now, Mountcastle has a 28-game on-base streak going. He's looking to keep that one alive. Over those 28 games, his average has been higher, and he's going to fly this one to right field. An easy catch there for Springer, and he's going to throw that one in. There's a rumor that if you don't score runs, it's hard to win ball games. Curtis, I've heard that rumor. I've heard that. Dancers use rosin on their point shoes. Not relevant, just dropping it. Prep, that's amazing. Prep, you have certainly had some good ones in the last couple of days. How about that Matthews contract? Yes, Gordon, it is fantastic. Pitch coming in, gonna miss that. It's funny about that. You know what? I'll save my comment till the half inning, and I want to say something about that Matthews. No, that is a conspiracy theory, Chris says. This one, O'Hare going to put it into play to second, picked up, thrown over to first base in time, and he is out of there. Of course, Vladdy DHing today. Belt is at first base. Sorry, Biggio is at first base. No, Biggio is at second base. Belt is at, my gosh, get it right, Sam. Belt is at first base. And he made that nice little play, Biggio to Belt. Getting it in there. You guys have Cabrera? Yes, we have Cabrera. He pitched last night. Here's a pitch coming in outside. 2 outs. That's going to be ball 1. Can we talk about that Red Sox win against Houston 17-1? That is a massive win. I mean, you don't see that every day, a team putting up 17 wins. That's crazy. Pitch on the bottom corner doesn't get the call. Chip Jam, what's going on? If they don't score runs, it's hard to watch that game. That you are very correct there. All right, so we know what's about to come. This is going to be chipped over to short. Bo picks it up, flips it over to first in time, and there it is. The Orioles are down. So coming up for the Blue Jays, it's Chapman, Jansen, and Biggio. Now, to answer your question about the Austin Matthews contract, yes, I'm very excited about it. I think it's a great deal. Social media, Leafs Nation is going bonkers, saying it's a horrible deal. They paid Matthews too much money. And I say, are you mad? You have the number 1 draft pick, arguably one of the best players in the world. You have him for 5 more years. He has this year, then the extension kicks in. In total, we will have had him for what, like 9 years or something like that? That's crazy. So you get a guy like that in his prime. Look at the Winnipeg Jets. Patrick Laine got out of there as soon as he could. Laine, people hated the Matthews pick. They wanted Laine to go number 1. And he was in Winnipeg and he got out of there. So listen, Leaf fans, be thankful we got Austin Matthews. We got him as a deal, right? We got him as a deal. I think he's well worth it. When you look, 2 years into his extension, that's what salaries are going to be. When you got Draisaitl, he's got to sign, is it next year an extension or the year after? He's going to be up around that mark. When McDavid signs a couple years after Draisaitl, he's going to be up around there. All of a sudden, that Matthews $13 million is going to be like, why is he only getting $13 million? So this is a great signing for the Maple Leafs. I am very happy they did it. I think the price is right. And now he's got to perform. If he's healthy, Matthews is going to be back to those 50, 60 goals. If he's healthy. And the fact they bring in Domi, Bertuzzi, and Reeves to give Matthews some protection and to set the tone with other teams that, hey, you can't come mess around with our star players, it's going to be a very different season. It's going to take a little bit for them to gel. They might not be hot out of the gate and win 10 in a row, but it's going to be a very different season. So that's my thoughts on the Matthews signing. All right, here we go. Chapman back up to the bag, hitting .250 today. First pitch right down the pipe. He's going to watch it and take it for a strike. Gibson again. Here we are, top of the third. Through 2. He's only pitched 14 pitches, 7 pitches per inning. This is amazing. Chapman waiting. Here's the pitch coming in. He takes it again right down the pipe. Chapman, what are you doing, man? Do you need these? Come on, Chapman. Like, those couldn't be more perfect pitches. 192 four-seam fastball, and then an 83-mile-an-hour sweeper, and he just held off both of them. His last 11 games, he's only hitting 171, so he's really not seeing the ball well right now. Here's the 0-2 to Chappie. This one outside, he doesn't chase. Did you get anything for Ryan O'Reilly? No, Jacob. Ryan O'Reilly packed his bags and left on his own as a free agent. Now he has to do it or else, Gordon says. Or else. Pitch coming in. He's going to lay off. They're going to say, did he go around? No, he did not. So that's going to even the count up to 2-2. I'd have done it for a mil. You and me both, Prep. I would have done it for the league minimum. Not Willie Mays Hayes for Major League. No, it is not Willie Mays Hayes for Major League. But that would have been outstanding. The question is, which Willie Mays Hayes did you like better? Major League 1 or Major League 2? The Wesley Snipes Willie Mays Hayes or the non-Wesley Snipes? 3-2, Chapman waiting for the pitch from Gibby. Gibson now is going to set. He delivers. And he's going to swing through it and struck him out. See you later, Chapman. 2 strikeouts for Gibson. That's going to bring up Danny Janner getting up here. I know, right, meme vloggers? Like, just lay off that. You don't swing at the 2 pitches right down the middle. You chase that one. Ooh, Gordon, that's a hot topic you're getting into there. We'll talk about that. Pitch coming up to Jansen outside. I agree. What does everybody else in the chat think? Major League, Willie Mays Hayes, Wesley Snipes or non-Wesley Snipes? The Willie Mays from Major League 1 or Major League 2? Chris is saying Wesley. Danny Jansen, the 1-0. On the corner, gets called. 1-1. Jansen's your fave. He's pretty good. I'm a fan. Definitely a fan. Jansen getting set, the 1-1. Here's the pitch coming in, drops down. Going to be 2-1 now. So, Chris, I'm with you. I go the Wesley Snipes. I prefer the Wesley Snipes Willie Mays Hayes. I thought the other actor that did it in the other movies was good. He was funny, but not as good as Snipes. Snipes was awesome. Pitch coming in. Jansen's going to golf that one, foul. So 2-2 the count now. What do you think about Tarasenko? So Tarasenko signed in Ottawa, Jacob. So Tarasenko goes to Ottawa, and the Senators are going to look real good. I think it was Ottawa. Here's the 2-2. Jansen going to hammer this one sharply to third base. What a stab. That's thrown over to first in time. Wow, what a play. What a play at third base. Major League One, yeah, that one was Wesley Snipes. Great play by your aces. So the rumor has it, and I don't know the true story, but of course, Wesley Snipes wasn't as big of a star when he did Major League One. And then when they were doing Major League Two, he said, I'm past that. I'm better than that now. He wouldn't do it. So here comes Kevin Biggio. He's coming in, hitting .221, batting ninth for the Blue Jays. 2 outs on the board. Here's Gibson going to go outside for ball one. Yeah, Major League One was awesome. Biggio reached base 18 times in the last 13 games, but he's not going to reach base here. Here's the dig, the pitch. He's going to hammer that one right to second. Picked up, flipped over to first in time, and the Jays are done. Great pace to this game. We're going to bottom of inning number 3. It's Mullins, Urias, and Fraser for the Orioles. Now, you asked about Willie Nylander. I still think Willie Nylander is going to end up being traded. There was an interview with Elliot Friedman, and Nylander says he doesn't think he's getting traded. He's not worried about being traded. He's not stressing about it. The contract stipulations is between Tree Living and his agent. Nothing to do with him, which, come on, it's BS. The player is always involved with the number he wants to get. All he kept saying is how much he loves Toronto, wants to be in Toronto, doesn't play anywhere else, doesn't want to play anywhere else, doesn't even think about playing anywhere else. And my thought is, Willie, if you really didn't want to play anywhere else, get off your high horse, recognize you're not worth $10 million, and bring your ask down and let's negotiate. Otherwise, I'm sending him out of here. Trade him to Anaheim. Anaheim, they just signed a sweet deal with Troy Terry. I'd flip Nylander for Terry. If Anaheim can't get a deal with Zegras, I'd flip Nylander for Zegras. I'd just get him out of town. Exactly. Sign for less. Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. Bye-bye. That's right. Hayden, how's it going? Welcome in. No worries. Never really late when you're sitting here for an hour in a rain delay. But it was a fun hour. We had a great time hanging out, chatting, telling some jokes, talking to some guests. But now it's baseball time. The Jays trying to take the series. The rubber match here. Game number 3. Jays took 1. Orioles took 2 in a big way. Now these teams battling it out. No score, no hits so far. Gibby with a couple strikeouts. Berríos has 1. Berríos through 2 innings has thrown 23 pitches, so good pitch count. Every time I see Kirk at the plate, I think of the manager telling Hayes' character not to hit it in the air. That's really funny, Chip. That's really funny. Here's a pitch right down the middle. Strike. Berríos delivering. 95 miles an hour. Beauty. No, Jacob, you're kidding me. This one is going to be hit. This is going to be foul. I got to look this up. Are you serious, Jacob? Hang on. Hold the phone. I need confirmation that this is, in fact, truth. I would have seen this. Hang on. Let me refresh Twitter. I didn't. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sad news. WWE is saddened to learn that Wyndham Rotunda, also known as Bray Wyatt, passed away on Thursday at the age of 36. Oh my gosh. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. I heard Terry Funk had passed away. I saw a post about that. I think that was Terry Funk, but I'm speechless. Oh my gosh. For those of you who aren't wrestling fans and may not know who Bray Wyatt is, here's a hit sharply to first. Nice little catch there for first out. Bray Wyatt introduced a character called the Fiend. Bray Wyatt struggled a lot to find a character to get something going. And he created this character called the Fiend, which was kind of a horror type character. And it was absolutely insane. It was one of the best things in the recent history to happen to WWE. He had a great run. He teamed up, did some great stuff with Alexa Bliss. And it kind of came to a crashing halt. He had a lot of demons that he was battling. He was in a very, very dark place. His best friend was another wrestler who had suddenly passed away, and that really devastated Bray Wyatt. Oriole's going to foul this one back, and he was battling very hard for that. He tried to make a comeback. He said he would not bring the Fiend gimmick back. He tried a new kind of gimmick that he was working on that I thought was pretty cool, and then he suddenly stepped away again from wrestling. So this is crazy. Yeah, Jacob, that's right. Luke Harper. Luke Harper was the other wrestler that he was best friends with. That when Luke Harper passed, it definitely had a major impact on Bray Wyatt. I'm very curious to understand what happened here. But yeah, very sad news out of WWE that Bray Wyatt has passed away. Unbelievable. So we do have a baseball game we got to go through, and Eric Rowan. That's right, Eric Rowan as well. Eric Rowan. It was a heart attack, Chris. Oh, thank you for letting me know. So this one is going to be fouled or hit into Varshaw. That's going to be caught. So 2 outs now. 2 outs for Orioles. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me that you say that, Chris, with all the battles he was fighting. And unfortunately, that is something very common you do see with wrestlers today. So very, very unfortunate news. Whew. All right, let's get past that. On that note, I'll make Sammy. Frazier's going to hit this one up. This one is going to be caught. Prep, get me on my exercise bike. Got to get the shimmy going. Thank you, Prep. Appreciate that. Get the little shimmy going. There we go. At least according to Wikipedia. Okay, so yeah, we'll wait and see what the official thing is. He was creepy. That was part of the gimmick. He was awesome. Chris, how's it going? Welcome in. Other Chris, I should say. I used to live in Calgary. Oh, cool. Calgary, great city. I have not yet been there myself, but I would love to get to Calgary one year. I've had some friends that have gone over there, and it really does look amazing. All right, let's go see. Let's pull up. What does TMZ say? Oh. Main roster, so nothing 3 times. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through here. So yeah, nothing about that. Yes, and it was Terry Funk. Terry Funk that passed away on Wednesday. So yeah, nothing. It says story developing, so we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's try and move on. Not that we want to forget, but we pay our respects and let's move on. Uncle Howdy, that's right, Jacob. I did. All right, here come the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are back to the top of the order now. Merrifield, Bichette, and Brandon Belt going to get things up and running here. So Merrifield, he's got to get a ball in play. Got to get something done. We go top of inning number 4. Here's the pitch coming in, and Merrifield is going to chop that right up the middle. There you go. Witt, base hit, Blue Jays. That's how you start the inning. So he's on safely. Could this be the time to get it going? So that's going to bring up Bichette. With that hit, Merrifield's average is going to jump back up to 293. So he's starting to get closer to that 300 marker. Bichette at 319, looking to keep this one going. That's right, Gordon. Let's go. Time to get her moving. Here's the pitch coming in. Bichette's going to swing at the first pitch. Going to chip it very slowly to third base. That was almost like a bunt. And it's scooped up, and that's going to be a fair ball. So Bichette, with a little chunk single, going to advance the runner. So now the Blue Jays very quickly have runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up Brandon Belt. California beat Washington 2-1 in the LLWS. You know, for those wrestling fans that are in the chat, if you're watching, or if you didn't know, there's a show called Heels, which is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. Pitch coming in, that's going to be high. Ball one to Belt. Heels, starring ex-Arrow star Stephen Amell. It's a great show, Heels. So Belt getting himself set. He's 0 for 1 today. The Blue Jays in this series with runners in scoring positions are only hitting 182. They're 2 for 11, which is atrocious. So let's see if Belt can get them going now. So Gibson setting. Belt is waiting. 2-0 the count. Long look. Here's the pitch. Belt's going to swing at that one. It was borderline. He had to defend the plate. He's going to put that one foul. So 2-1 is the count. Again, thanks everyone for being here. We're on our way to 50 likes. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, give it a clickety click. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Here's a pitch coming in on the corner, called strike, evens it up 2-2. I think it's on Stars, Curtis, I believe. Stars or Crave. It's on one of those one of those networks. CeeLo, what's going on? Our partner channel, the Braves man himself. Up high, bringing it to a full count. If you like Braves baseball, you got to check him out. On the go with CeeLo. He's looking for a World Series title this year. Nothing less will be satisfactory. Welcome back, Morgan. So 3-2, no outs. Belt looking to do something. Pitch right down the middle. He's going to hack it just foul. And a good thing, because that was snagged quickly by the first baseman. Would have been an easy double play ball. So Brandon Belt's chase rate has definitely gone down as he's gotten a lot more patient at the plate. And we need the patience to pay off now. That's time. Yeah, Terry Funk. It's amazing. I'll be honest, Davey Boy. I'm amazed he made it to 79. Nobody has beat up their body like Terry Funk. Here's the 3-2 to Belt. High, and he's going to walk. So the Blue Jays find themselves with the bases loaded, and the big V coming up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets a chance with no outs and the bases loaded. Let's see what they can do. Come on, Vladdy. He's 0 for 1 today with a deep line out in the second inning. Has a chance to do something special here with the bases loaded. So they're getting everything set here. This will be a big one. Vladdy waiting. Now, Blue Jays have been swinging almost every time at the first pitch. Let's see if that continues with Vladdy. Here it is. First pitch coming in. Yes, Vladdy swings. Pokes it to short. Thrown over to second. Gets the force on Belt. Cannot flip it over to first in time. But Merrifield scores. So Vladdy with a, call it a fielder's choice, RBI. And the Jays still have runners on the corners. So it wasn't great contact, but he was able to hit it deep enough to short. Top of the fourth. What did I say? Top of the fourth. That is correct. So here comes Vladdy. He's now on first. That's going to bring up Springer. Springer now He had a ground out in the second. Springer still got 2 on. We're down to 1 out. Let's go, Blue Thunder. Let's get it going. So the Blue Jays up 1-0 now. Let's see if they can continue to build on that one. Springer, set, waiting. Thank you for hitting that like. Appreciate it. Long wait as Gibson running this clock down. Jansen, how's it going? Let's go get it going. I did not see that, Curtis. So look off. Now he's back on. Springer's still waiting. Gibby, he's going to deliver. Springer's going to hit this. Oh, it's hit high. It's going back. Back to the wall. What a catch. Spectacular catch in the deepest part of the park. Vladdy goes back to first. Springer gets a sac fly. The runner tags up and comes in. 2-0 Blue Jays. Springer gave that a ride. If that was to any other part of the park, that ball was probably gone. But in the humid air, that just carries to the deepest part. Mullins goes all the way back to the 410 sign on the wall. What a shot by Springer. Vladdy had to turn. He thought that was going to go. Vladdy had to hustle his butt back to first base. What a shot by Springer. Woo! Here comes Varsho. Pitch outside. Varsho looking to keep it going. The Blue Jays able to score 2 here in top of inning number 4. That was nice. So Varsho, he would love to get his average up as well. 2 outs. They're going to go with a pickoff attempt. Vladdy back in time, paying attention. Good job, Vladdy. 101-foot sacrifice fly. That's pretty crazy. 101-foot sac fly. So Varsho waiting. Pitch coming in. Varsho's going to tag this one into right field. This is going all the way to the track. Picked up, scoop, turned. Vladdy's going to go to third. Coming into second base is Varsho. He's in there with a stand-up double. Vladdy goes to third. Great set of hitting there by Varsho. That is awesome. So the Blue Jays put up 2 here, and with 2 outs, they have a runner on second and third. Unbelievable. Dallas, I wouldn't say he's necessarily back because it was a pretty chintzy hit. But hey, he got the job done. Casey, what's going on? So pitching coach is coming out to have a little convo with Gibby. Kind of talk through the scenario here. Again, anytime you have a rain delay situation, it is always tough. Your routine has changed, and both these pitchers came out throwing quick. It was a great pace to the start of this game. And here we are, top of 4. Blue Jays have found a way to get their bats going. And thank you to those that are coming in. Again, smash that thumbs up. We're almost at 50 likes on the day, so we appreciate the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, there it is. Hit that subscribe just like somebody did. So thank you, new subscriber, for coming in. We are on the way to 8310. Chapman now stepping in. 2 outs. He's got 2 on. Let's see what Chapman can do. He's been struggling to see the ball. Average is dropping quick. He's at 249 right now. This is going to be way outside. That's right, Chip Jam. Need a big inning. Got to keep it going. So Chapman, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs, is only hitting 200. 1 home run. Chapman waiting. Gibby set, about to throw pitch number 41. This is going to be outside, 91 miles an hour with the sinker. And a good eye there by Chapman. I think that was the same pitch he chased early on in this game. Jansen is set to come up following Chapman, should Chapman get on safely. Little bat wave. 5 seconds now on the pitch count. Gibson taking it way down, and Chappie's going to foul this one back. I know, Curtis, it's anytime I see Gibson now, just because I've called him Gibby for so long, it just, that's how it always comes across. But our John Gibson got a nice ovation when he was in town for the Bautista Day. Second and third, 2 down, 2-1 is the count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Chapman. He's going to hit this straight up in the air. Catcher Rutschman underneath it and going to make that catch. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays. They were able to get a couple on, but not able to continue to build on it. So coming up in the bottom of the fourth, it's going to be Rutschman, Henderson, and Santander for the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore are going to look to try and get back in this game as the Blue Jays trying to keep it going. This has been an excellent game so far. Very similar to what we saw in game number 1. Definitely not what we saw last year. You think Kirk Gibson. He was always a great quote. That's for sure. You got to love a good coach or a good manager that's, always has those good lines for the media. 49 RBIs on August 24th. Not great for a third baseman. That's true, Davey. He is struggling for sure. It's funny the way I read that at first. Matt Chapman, 49 RBIs on August 24th. On August 24th, he had 49 RBIs. That's a heck of a night. I know what you meant. All right, let's see. How is our reel doing on Instagram? Again, if you're not following us on Instagram, the Sam Welby 12 Experience, you gotta check us out. We post a lot of sports reels, highlight reels, all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see. I want to see where this reel is going. Whoops, it would help if I push the wrong buttons. We have a hockey reel from the 93 Maple Leaf playoff run, the big brawl between McSorley and Wendell Clark. And right now, we need some help on this reel. We are sitting, hang on, let me bring it up. 996,000 views. We're trying to get this reel up to 1 million views. We're 4,000 views away. So go on our Instagram, find that reel, share it out, give it a watch, help us get to 1 million views. It'll be the first anything we've ever posted getting to the 1 million view mark. Sam Welby 12 Experience on Instagram. All right, here we go. Berríos back out on the mound. First pitch in there for a strike against Rutschman. Pretty good pitcher, this Berríos. He's the only one that can really light up these Orioles. He was great earlier in the season against them, and he has been here so far tonight. This pitch a little down low. 1-1. It's going to be evened up. I know what you meant, David Boy. I know what you meant. I'm just teasing you. Pitch coming across high, just misses. 2-1 now. Rutschman doing a good job, good eye, staying even keel there. Holy cow. How many phony UPS? Whoa. All right, we are getting some major thunder coming outside. So if I suddenly disappear out of the blue, probably means I've lost power. Hopefully that's not the case. I would be really mad if we lose power. Here's a pitch coming in. This one is going to be tattooed. Diving catch. Did he get it? Did Merrifield come up with that one? No, he didn't. He dove across. He got it off the hop. Henderson is in there with a base hit. Let's look at this replay. Yes, it just short hop, but a nice play by Merrifield. If we do lose internet signal, I'll try and tether real quick to my cell phone. So just bear with us. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. I hear it too. Apparently between Toronto and Kitchener area, there is a hail warning. Oh, wow. I hope our good friend Jordan is doing all right down in that area. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be skied. This one is going to left field. Merrifield busy out there in left field. That one he's going to snag down, and it's the first out as Santander puts it deep. Gotta love the thunder. Oh, thunder. Davy's seeing lightning. The one thing I miss about living in Ontario was the awesome thunderstorms. Lucas in the house. What's going on, Lucas? I am fantastic. Hope you're doing well. And there we go, 50 likes. So you know what we're going to do? Well, you'll have to wait and see at the half inning. Here's Berríos going to pitch outside. 50 likes, half inning. We're going to get the dad dance going on. If you don't know what the dad dance is, stick around, because we're going to pull it out of the bag and get it going. Santander. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. Here's the pitch. He's going to foul this one back. No chance on a play. Going to even it up at 1-1. Bruce, how's it going? Do you feel that we might not re-sign Nylander? You know what, Bruce? If Nylander doesn't budge off the $10 million mark, no, we're not going to sign him. If the Leafs sign Nylander for $10 million, I lose all faith in that organization. He is an $8.5 to $9 million player at best, and this is hit a mile. Stay fair, go foul, and it stays fair. A 2-run shot. Santander does it again. Good golly, Miss Molly. Wow.
This could be a problem.
That is out of here. A 2-run shot, 109 miles an hour, 417 feet. Another dinger for Santander, and he ties this game up with a swing of the bat.
Why did this happen? Why?
Unbelievable. Phil Nylander is good, but maybe max about 8.5. Yeah, Bruce, I'm with you on that one. I'm shocked. Lucas said it. I'm shocked the Jays are winning. As quicketh as they come, they get taken away. Wow. Paul, what's up? What's going on? Let's go Baltimore. Baltimore just shoving it down the Jays' throat with that monster home run. And here's Chapman coming across over to belt in time. Out number 2. What a fourth inning. Holy moly, that's a heavy rain. What an inning. The Jays put up 2 runs, playing small ball. Baltimore, with one swing of the bat, knocks it out of the park. That was outstanding. Why would we continue to pitch to this guy? I know, Bruce. He's got the Jays number. I'm about to go get a Santander jersey. He has been outstanding. Pitch on the corner. Called strike. Schneider must be drunk. He's had a couple cocktails, that's for sure. Wow. Pitch coming in is going to be foul back. If you're in the Toronto area, and I hope you've closed your sunroof on your vehicles, because it is raining pretty hard. I just remembered to have to still set you with my friend. Yeah, Jonathan. Love to see what he could do. Get something going. Pitch up high. No rush, though. No rush. Of course, we got the one animated logo. 1-2, the count. Of course, I will say, make sure on YouTube the little red light next to your live button is on, so you are live. And this one is hit deep to center field. Way back, going way back. What a catch. What a catch, Dalton Varsho, to take that one away. Again, right by the 410 sign in center field. A huge catch. Varsho, a long run, and he got turned around. What a nice play by Varsho. Coming up for the Blue Jays, it's Jansen, Biggio, and back to Merrifield as we have a ball game going into top of inning 5. Extras, I got news on Nylander. All right, Lucas has got news on Nylander. Nylander wants to try at least long term. Oh yeah, that's what we heard. So he did an interview with Elliot Friedman, and Nylander, that's all he says is he wants to stay. He wants to stay. Doesn't believe he's going to get traded. All that stuff. But I tell you what, if Nylander wants to stay that badly, and he's totally convinced he's going to remain in Toronto, he's got to come off his salary ask. That's just not reasonable. So I'd love for them to come to a deal. But if he's going to go into this season at $10 million, and the problem is asking for $10 million pretty much makes him untradeable, because what are you going to trade him for? A bag of pucks? Like, no team is going to want to trade him or trade a lot to get him to only have him for 1 year. Nobody's going to pay him $10 million. Mr. Pin on Bertuzzi. So Bruce, I love Bertuzzi and Nylander, and and Domi, I think, were spectacular signings. Used pucks. There you go, Prep. A long horse makes for a long fall. Prep going deep with that one. I love the Bertuzzi signing. He's that greasy, kind of gritty player they need. You bring Domi in as well. That gives you two lines with physicality. You know, one of them is going to be on the first line. One of them is going to be on the second line. I'd love to see Domi with Matthews and Marner, just because the history that Domi and Marner have together. I think that would be sick. I mean, if you moved Marner down to line 2 and you had Marner, Tavares, and Domi, and then you put Bertuzzi, Matthews, and Nylander, would be awesome as well. And I think both Bertuzzi and Domi will be here long term. So first pitch by Gibson to Jansen is in there for a strike. Bertuzzi is critical of the team. I'd rather overpay him than Nylander's. I agree with you. Bruce. Nylander's problem is he's soft. He's going to he'll get you your 70, 80 points, but he's soft. This one going to be hit hard. We also looked up a stat. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Nylander had a lot of empty net goals. What do you have, like 10 or something like that? 10 of his goals or 11 of his goals were empty net goals. So it's great you scored 40 goals, but when 10 of them are empty net goals, you're really a 30-goal scorer. Here's Jansen. Going to lay off that one. 1-2 the count now. It's going to be a good game until the end. Y'all know what time it is. That's right, Paul. Paul, this has been an outstanding game. Both pitchers, Berríos and Gibson, have been spectacular. Both working quickly, low pitch counts. Here we are in top of 5, and Gibby is still under 50 pitches. If you remember yesterday, both pitchers were around 50 pitches through 2 in a third, I think it was. So both pitchers doing an excellent job so far. Crowd hanging around after that hour and 10-minute rain delay. Jansen is set, waiting for the delivery. Gibson is really running this pitch count down low every time. Jansen's going to hammer it up the middle. Nice play there by the shortstop. Picked it up over to first in time, and Jansen's out. We're right, because between Domi and Nylander, that's the sandpaper we need to get our big guns little space. Plus, absolutely. And I mean, you have Reeves in there. I don't believe Reeves is going to play every game. But listen, if they need to put Reeves in, they will. The big problem Toronto's going to have is on the defensive side. And I'm not telling you guys anything you don't already know. We all know Toronto is a little weak defensively. Pitch coming in, swing and a miss there by Biggio. Now that Justin Hall is run out of town, who is going to be the defender Leaf Nation is going to blame? Is it going to be Morgan Riley? Is it going to be John Klingberg? You know there's going to be one defender everybody's going to be ragging on. 0-1 the count to Biggio. Pitch going to be loud down in the dirt. 1-1. Can even it up. How do you think that Max Domi will do, Leafs? I think Domi's going to be great. It really depends where they're going to end up playing them, but I'm excited to see him play. Listen, Domi has struggled just about everywhere he went. He has had a little bit of a friction. He's had a little bit of an attitude. Ooh, up high. But I think he'll fit into this lineup well. View about our D. I still think it needs to be improved. If Sammy can play to potential, I agree. It's going to be one heck of a ride, that's for sure. We're going to bring you as much Leaf coverage as we can this year. Oh, pitch outside, called to strike. Terrible call, umpire, man. This should be a 3-1 count. Instead, it's 2-2. Curtis, I kind of say till December. I'm kind of thinking that, you know, the New Year break between New Year's and All-Star game, that's going to be it. Oh, you got to be bloody kidding me. Jeez Louise. Pitch up high, and he calls strike 3. That should have been a walk. 2 pitches far outside the strike zone, called for strikes. Terrible call, Mr. Umpire. I'm sorry, but for that, you suck.
What the hell are you doing?
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Feel badly for the Blue Jackets to play for Oh, I know. That was crazy. Babcock is going to be tough. So here comes Merrifield with 2 outs. Merrifield got it going in the last inning. He's going to take the first pitch in there for a strike. Oh, Chris. Thanks, Chris. Here's the 0-1. This one is going to be fouled back so very quickly. Merrifield finds himself 0-2 with 2 outs. Yeah, I think they'll be patient, right? It's going to take a new team some time to gel together. So I'm not going to make any quick jumps if they're not, in first place by a mile come November. But I think, yeah, over the Christmas break into the new year, if they're struggling and they're not playing well, it'll be the end of Keefe. Chip Jam robbed 100%. You know what? I'm surprised that anyone was given a chance, Bruce, but Columbus was so bad last year. Pitch outside, going to be called a ball. Columbus was so bad last year. They need something to get them together. With such talent they have too, with Goudreau and Line, they're just trying to go outside the box, and I guess Babcock is the outside the box. Swing and a miss. Merrifield goes down, and the Blue Jays are done. Here in the 5th, we are on our way to the bottom. Tied at 2s. Coming up for Baltimore, it's Hayes, Mullins, and Urias. So those are kind of my thoughts on the Leaf situation. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about it in a lot more depth coming up this Wednesday. We should be able to do Wednesday night wraparound from parts unknown. We'll be at a different location, but we should be able to bring you that talk show get together. Invite you to join me live on stream and talk hockey for about an hour or so. That's upcoming Wednesday night. And then, of course, September, hockey is back. We're going to get one game from the Traverse City Prospect Tournament that will be Toronto-Detroit on the last day, September 17th. It's a Sunday. I believe that'll be about 2 p.m. Then we'll get into preseason, followed by the NHL regular season, and it is going to be a blast. So if you're a hockey fan, make sure you hit that subscribe because we'll want you to come back and hang out with us throughout the hockey season. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Boy, I agree. Things jumpstart. Things will end badly with Babcock. He makes Trot seem like an Eagle Scout. I can't disagree with you there. Chris, your Red Wings, man, I can't wait to see what they do. But I feel really bad for Moritz Seider. Seider's got to deal with Justin Hall now. So it's going to be real tough for him. Plus, he's got big Ben Sherratt, who's not the most defensive defenseman. I love Ben Sherratt, but he can be trouble. He got Sherratt, Hall, and Jeff Petrie there as well. Poor Seider. He's going to have some trouble. I don't see myself a Blue Jays fan anymore. Lucas, how come? Why not? That's right, Bruce. Me neither. All right, here's Berríos back out there against Hayes. First pitch in there for a strike. Curtis has got the lightning show going on. Hayes is 0 for 1 today. Pitch coming in. He's going to plop this one over the head of Bichette. That's going to drop in. So Hayes finds himself a base hit here to start the inning. Nice little chip shot. One thing is for certain, the refs will suck. Absolutely 100% prep. That is a guarantee. Not a lot of guarantees out there, but that is one. The refs will suck. We'll get our "Hey ref, you suck" chant all set to go for this upcoming year. Pitch coming in just outside. Berríos got to settle himself back down. That one was 95 miles an hour. Still have some great velocity. Pitch coming in just on the outside. So Morgan, I'm still working with Amazon to get the gift card refunded, but that was the prize. And if you don't have an Amazon account, unfortunately, nothing else I'll be able to do there. But I'm still working with Amazon to try and get that all sorted out and returned. It's because they got rid of old school players. Gotcha, Lucas. Gotcha. Yeah, it's always fun when the old school players are around. So Berríos, 2-1 count to Mullins. Pitch coming in. This is going to be hit back foul. 2-2 the count now. All right, TJ, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Great talking with you earlier. It's always nice when the old school players are around. It makes it exciting. People you've known to watch for a long time. Setting it up. Here's the pitch. Oh my gosh, it was the half inning and I forgot the dad dance. We got talking. We got so engaged in conversation, I forgot the dad dance. So I promise that's coming up this half inning. 3-2 count. We got to celebrate the 50 likes. 3-2, full count. Berríos, pitch. This one is going to be popped up. Is there a play on it? No, there's not. Too far into foul territory. So Berríos trying to get things going. He's still pitching well. He's only at 54 pitches, which is incredible. 54 pitches. And we're here in the 5th inning. Great pace of play. Shake your groove thing. Shake your groove thing. 3-2. This one is going to be chipped foul again. Hopefully the game doesn't go like last night. Yeah, that was crazy last night. Absolutely wild. Oh, yeah, we haven't done that yet, Morgan. We haven't done that one yet. So stepping off, Berríos is going to step off. Step off, eh? He's going to get back on. Still a 3-2 count, no outs. Runner on first base. Mullins is 0 for 1. Settling it. Here's the pitch. The 3-2 fouled off again. Wow. A big battle here between Mullins and Berríos. And poor Hayes on first base. Every time he keeps running, he's got to trot himself all the way back to first. He's getting a good workout out there. Here's the 3-2. He's running again. Pitch coming in, and it's going to be chopped foul again. 4 times now Hayes has run to second. He's got to trot himself all the way back. Like George Costanza. So let's see, how long is this battle going to go? Is Mullins going to run? Is Hayes going to run again? Berríos now up to 57 pitches. He's set, delivers, and this is going to be hit. This is going back to right field. No chance. It's out of here. Wow, Baltimore. A 2-run shot after that long battle. Mullins takes it out of the ballpark. And Berríos is screaming at himself. Not happy with that pitch. And just like that, Baltimore puts up another 2 spot. They take the lead 4-2. Baltimore. Wow. What a crazy at-bat. They're going 9 pitches deep. And finally, he just turned on this one and said, see you later. Get out of here.
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
Unbelievable. Berríos is not happy. Chris says, I've seen this before. Lucas, we won't be switching the points until beginning of October. So we'll reset all the points just before hockey season kicks off. Pitch coming in on the hands. Did he go around? He's saying yes. So 0-2. And if you're wondering about the points, just by being here in the chat, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by doing ! points. That will tell you exactly what you've earned. Then you can follow the redemptions you'll see scrolling along the bottom of your screen. That will bring up different graphics and stuff up on the screen. Swing and a miss. He got him. Berríos picks up another strikeout. Only his second, but that was quite a nice one.
Strike 3, you're out.
So good changeup, got him. And that's going to bring up Fraser. Fraser comes up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Jonathan getting that freeze in there. Thanks, Jonathan. All right, see you, TJ. Fraser with that fly out in the 30s, now at 237.
Oh,
here's a pitch coming in. Oh, this one is chipped. This is going to drop in a little bloop single as it drops in between 3 Blue Jays, and the Orioles finding a way to keep it going. Oh, we got a redeemed cheer. I got a cheer for the Orioles now and a shimmy. Get the thing going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shimmy it up, shimmy it up. What? Shimmy it up, shimmy it up. What? Thank you, Circus. Making me move. Whew. All right, good night, Morgan. See you later. So a little conversation on the mound as all the Blue Jays infield have come in with Pete Walker, the pitching coach, having a little conversation, and Berríos says, I'm good. I'll get him. So he's just got to keep the head in the game. Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. I am a Blue Jay fan. I'm going for the Blue Jays. I'm a hometown guy. I'm from the Toronto area. So Toronto is who I cheer for. But some of our fellow viewers have redeemed what we call cheer, means they've spent points to make me cheer for the other team. So in those situations, I do have to cheer for Baltimore, and it hurts so bad. But Thomas, welcome to the show, and thank you for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate having you here. You'll notice very quickly we do things a little differently than some other people out there. We like to have a lot of fun and have a lot of great conversations in the chat. You guys and gals are a very big part of what we do here. Balls, how's it going? First pitch coming in. This one is spanked in a right field. Another base hit. Springer's going to reel that one in. So still 1 out on the board. The Orioles now have 2 more on. I don't, Balls. I haven't bet on sports in a very long time. Because, well, quite frankly, I suck at it. I every time I bet, I'll pick a sure thing and I'll lose. That's pretty much how it works. So I haven't in a very long time. I'm an O's fan. Well, they're a pretty darn good team to cheer for. And there we go. We got a call down to the bullpen. The Blue Jays are going to get someone up and warming up as Baltimore is going to town right now on this Jays team. Here's a pitch outside, but called strike. So Berríos will take that one. He's got himself in a bit of a jam. Yeah, Davey boy, batting practice for sure. Berríos trying to get out of it, not having a strong outing as he normally does. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be tagged in a right field. Springer's going to have to pick that one up again. They're going to throw it in. Going to third base. Got him. Rutschman going around to third base. And he's gunned down by Springer. What a throw. But Baltimore does score another run. That's going to make it 5-2. Let me tell you, he dances and tells dad jokes. Yeah, pretty much. Here's a tip with betting. Don't bet on Toronto. That's for sure, Thomas. And I find baseball is so hard to bet on. You know, when it's a one and done game, it's a bit different. But when you have these 3-4 game series, it makes it so tough. You should put on a shirt of the team you don't like. So that's pretty much what I was doing in the playoffs for our good friend the Bear Shark to try and get the Rangers to win. Pitch coming, another hit. This time it's in the left field. So Baltimore is continuing to pound Berríos. Berríos in deep trouble now with 2 outs. Baltimore is up to 5-2, and they got 2 more on base. Wow. Balls is giving up. He says there's no point. This game is done. There's always a chance. Always a chance. Don't bet for the Athletics. Yes, and thank you for the subscribe. Don't bet for the Athletics. That's yes. But you know, when the Athletics usually get as bad as they are, they end up making a movie, so they get some good money. Moneyball was fantastic. So Mountcastle is coming up now, looking to keep it going. He's 0 for 2 today. The average is now sitting at 271. All of this because we just had to do the dad dance. Baltimore says, I don't want this guy to dance. We just want to keep hitting the ball. A line out and a ground out for Mountcastle.
So you're telling me
is there a chance for Toronto, though?
Yeah!
There it is, NMC. So you're telling me there's a chance. There's always a chance. Don't bet on the Yankees. This one is going to be popped up deep to center field, to the wall. And a nice catch there. The Blue Jays finally end the pain. But do you hear what I hear? Do you hear it? That sounds like a little poison. Every rose has a thorn. What? No? Did I mistake that? Is it a little poison by Belle Biv DeVoe? What? No? It's a little Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. It's the dad dance time. All the dads out there, get the fingers in the air. We like to embarrass the kids when we get on the dance floor. Have some fun. It's the dad dance time. Thank you, everybody, as we're celebrating 50 likes today. 50 likes on the board. Thank you so much. Get the fingers going. The little dad moves. Hey-o, hey-o, hey-o. A little over here. A little over here. Hey-o. We got the electric slide. Whoa. The dad dance time. Boom. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. We appreciate you hitting that like. Speaking of movies, it's National Movie Day or something like that. All movies at Cineplex. Sunday is supposed to be $4, of course, because I'm not going to be in town. I'm not going to be around. $4. Oh, that's awesome. AC/DC is OG. AC/DC is the best. I got to see AC/DC live in concert many, many years ago. It was spectacular. Such a good show. Talking about a good show, let's see if the Blue Jays can put on a good show and come back. There's always a chance right up to the last out. That's right, Chip Jam. That is right. We're only in the top of 6. We still got a couple of innings left to go. The Pies are back. Yes, Lucas, the Pies are there. You don't have to be a dad, Chip Jam. You can get the fingers in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Feel the groove, bust a move, get it going. Have some fun. But we like to call it the dad dance in tribute to one of the dads that kind of inspired the finger pointing. We can use a grand slam right about now. Got to load the bases up, balls. We had that chance. Vladdy was up a couple innings ago with the bases loaded. Could not come through. Toronto Yardy, what's going on? Toronto is so inconsistent. They shouldn't come back to Toronto. That's funny. Let's see what Bichette can do. Well, he's going to swing and miss. Can even that up 1-1. He shouldn't come back to Toronto. Where should they go? Such a great comment. Let's see the Orioles smoke there. Man, the Orioles there look so good. The thing with the Orioles, though, you know, when you're as hot as they are and playing as well as they are, those teams always end up falling in the playoffs. So I hope for your sake, Thomas, the Orioles can keep it going. It's a long season, and this is the big stretch now we're getting into. Here's the 2-1 to Bichette. He's going to hit this one right to the second baseman, or the shortstop, picked up, thrown over to first in time. Go to Buffalo. Enjoy their AAA team. Well, Bichette was actually just there, so he'd be very familiar with the area. That's so funny. Yeah, we saw 17-1. The Red Sox put the smackdown on. That was incredible. I know they did. I mean, Tampa Bay really started the season dominating, and the Orioles just got them and passed them. Holy moly. Sorry, the rain is kicking up here. So Brandon Belt is up. He's 0 for 1. He did have a walk back in the 4th. 1-0. He's ahead in the count. Taking a long step, and this one is going to be outside. 2-0 the count now. The bird is being born. We waited a long time for this team. Paul, that's a good point. It has been some time for Baltimore, and you guys have put up with a few lousy years. You know, I think that's the problem with our division, right? The AL East, with the Yankees and the Red Sox dominating for so long. Oh, Belt smacked this one. It's high. It's long. It's out of here. Brandon Belt Solo shot. There you go. See you later. That's what we're talking about. Boom, shaka, boom. 5-3 now. Maybe Belt will show Vladdy how it's done, and Big V coming up now can hit another one. We need back-to-back jacks. Yeah, we were getting some thunder earlier, Lucas. It's one of those kind of nights. Haven't been to a theater in a while. Yeah, neither have I, Curtis. Need to get going. I need my movie theater nachos and cheese. Last movie we went to see was Indiana Jones. Here's Vlad. He's going to hit this. Not deep, though. It is going to drop in, and that's going to be a single. So that's okay. Vladdy puts it in play. That was just luck. You know what? Brendan Belt, when he hits a home run, it probably is just like, he has not been great, but it's going to bump his average up to 257. And he's got a couple dingers over the last couple of games. Yes, Toronto. I love the Matthews signing. I thought the price was right. We got a good deal for him. Here's the pitch coming in. Getting a little bit of lag. So if make sure your live button is checked and make sure your settings are set so you're on full 720 or 1080. Yes, I really like that Matthews signing. Here's the pitch coming in high. Strike, 1-1 to Springer. And the reason I like it, right, is we still got Matthews this upcoming season. Then we get him for 4 more. And so when you factor where the salary cap is going to go, when you're in the final couple years of that deal, it's going to look like a steal. Vlad looks like he's finding a swing again. Kind of chip. He's chipping, no pun intended, at the ball. He's getting some base hits. He's really just got to get that power back now. The Blue Jays trying to get something going here. There you go, Lucas. Perfect. 1080p. Springer needs to get going as well. He's really had a tough year. Pitch is going to go outside, and he's going to watch it go 2-2. Nylander leaves or stays. Well, based off the interview with Elliot Friedman, Nylander is convinced he's not going anywhere. But there's no way Toronto pays him $10 million. And if Nylander will not come down off that $10 million number, they have to move him. Pitch coming in. Springer's going to chop this to third. Over to second. Across to first. Yes, they ring him up. Springer is very energetic, saying, safe, safe, safe. So Springer thinks he was safe all the way around. So, yeah, they're going to challenge this one. The black box is going to come up, but it is going to video review. So let's see what the challenge is going to be. But, yeah, I think regardless, even if they don't come to deal, yes, Springer is safe by a mile. Springer is very safe. If they can't trade Nylander, because no team is going to give you a lot if he wants so much and he's almost unsignable. So you almost just have to play him through the year and then walk away for nothing. Unless he decides to come down from his asking price. So the call on the field is overturned. Springer is indeed safe. Vladdy is out at second base, so the second out is recorded, but Springer is going to be safe at first base. So it's now 5-3 for Baltimore. Still 2 outs, or now 2 outs. And that's going to bring Varsho. Varsho is hitting .224. He does have a hit earlier today. So, yeah, that first few chip, he was safe by a good step. Pitch coming in for a strike. Gibson still throwing well. We're here in the top of the 6th inning. He's only at 70 pitches now, so he's on a great pitch pace. So Gibson trying to work. Varsho set in there. And thanks, everybody, for the conversation tonight. It's been awesome. As Varsho is going to foul this one back, but it's going to be up and out of play. Jackie James, how's it going? Game over, 5-3. Jays are the worst hitting team in for a playoff contender. I know. Yeah. Sorry. It's always good when you look over at somebody, look them up and down, and then laugh. No, you caught me off guard. Yes, fully clothed. Just caught me off guard. I will check later. Thank you, Prep. I will check later for sure. Oh, Toronto, listen, they still have a chance. But yes, their hitting right now is terrible. Pitch coming in, swing and a miss. Varsho proving that point as he's going to strike out. Coming up for the O's, O'Hearn, Hayes, and Mullins. Listen, when you talk about the Blue Jays, they're pitching. Ooh, holy cow. The Blue Jays pitching has been the best in the majors when you look at overall ERA since August. Their hitting has been terrible. But we've seen in the past what these guys can do, and that's what makes them so frustrating. They can be a good hitting team. It's frustrating when you see they're just not getting it done the way they need to. But every game is going to be crucial. Not just every pitch, every game. They need to get in there. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent. Nice, Lucas. Nice. That's a good one. Wait until they bring out Batista. Yeah, then it's going to get tough. But Jackie James, they got to figure out a way. And I think they will. And welcome to the show, by the way. We want to thank everybody for being here. What a night this has been. I know we're sitting here 9:45 Eastern time. We had an hour and 10-minute rain delay, which we had a blast hanging out and talking. This game has been a great game. Both teams were in it. I mean, inning number 4 was amazing. Baltimore really took ahead in the 5th. The Jays struggling to come back, but we still got a lot more baseball to go. Coming up this week, we will have Wednesday night NHL wraparound coming back, so make sure to subscribe, set your notifications so you can join us to talk all things hockey as we go around the league, looking at all the signings, the moves, and looking towards September. There's going to be a lot to talk about this week. Nah, I think everybody sucking made Springer just stand out. Oh, Thomas, you're killing me. That's outstanding. So we got lots of hockey talk coming up as we are getting ready for the fall for hockey season. So Berríos back out on the mound to face O'Hearn. First pitch, this is going to be skied up. Merrifield coming in. He's under it and going to make that catch pretty easily. Yes. We saw that, Toronto. 2 big losses. Bray Wyatt passing away earlier today, it was announced, and Terry Funk passing away yesterday. So a couple big losses in the wrestling world for sure. Very, very sad news. So here comes Hayes. Hayes is up now. Going to take the first pitch in there for a strike. Berríos, he's only at about 70 pitches as well, as we're here in the bottom of inning number 6. Still throwing heat, 94.5 miles an hour. Pitch in there, strike 2. Yeah, Toronto, and it's crazy, right? Both of those coming on the heels of SmackDown being here in Toronto and Edge potentially having his last match in a WWE ring here in Toronto. So much going on in the wrestling world. Pitch coming in just on the outside, but he gets called strike 3. Nice pitch. Berríos will take it. Hayes was not happy about that one. So that's going to bring up Mullins. Mesa is up and ready. He's warm in the pen. The question is, will they let Berríos finish this inning or will they bring Mesa in? There's 2 outs, nobody on, so I'm going to assume he gets to finish it. Oh, and Mullins taps this one just past an outstretched arm of Brandon Belt. So Springer has to make that play. Gets it over to Bichette in time, but sliding in is Mullins with a double. Man, he's fast. The O's certainly earned their spot. Lowest payroll close. Awesome to see. That is true. Listen, great for them. Lucas, we don't know the details as of yet. Story is developing. Rumor has it was a heart attack, but we don't know for sure. So let's see what's going on. They got a man on second base, 2 outs. And here comes Urias. The third baseman for Baltimore, going to swing at the first pitch in on the hands. Going to foul that one back. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a flyout and a strikeout, now hitting .255. And I just realized I need to find myself a cup holder. Got to make a little room on the desk here. Oh, no. There it goes. Sammy's knocking stuff all over the place again. All right. There we go. Perfect. So getting set up. Here's the 1-1 with 2 outs. This one is going to be foul back, so 1-2 is the count now. 1-2. Berríos trying to get out of this inning. Again, thanks to everybody for joining us here tonight. This isn't bowling. I know, right? Toronto winning the cup this year. Balls, that's the trajectory is going to lead them that way. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got another strikeout to end the inning. We are going to top of inning number 7. Outstanding pitching. Berríos getting locked in. That was great. So is Toronto going to win the cup this year? They're going to have a long road. Listen, hockey is one of the hardest championships to win. And I think there's the coasters over there. Thank you. They're going to have a tough time, but I think their team is locked, set, and ready to rumble. So I think it's going to be a great, great year. The question isn't going to be, will they get in the playoffs? Because they will. Guaranteed they will. The question will be, can they pull it together? Surays and kids, what's up? I finished my baseball game. Nice. How did you do? How's the game? Need 2 bloops and a blast. Chip Jam, that's all it takes, right? Sum it up. 2 bloops and a blast. A double B. 2 bloops and a blast. This cap ref probably going to divorce and is taking anger out on the Orioles. Man, the calls have been really bad, eh? A lot of the umpires, a lot of the calls have just been atrocious. Heart attack following heart damage after COVID-19 recovery. Thank you, Gator, for clarifying. Oh my gosh, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. And I mean, I don't want this to get into a political conversation about COVID-19 and it's real, it's fake, and all of that jazz. But that just goes to show, you know, yes, Bray Wyatt had his demons and was battling addiction and all that other stuff and put his body through the ringer with wrestling. But after suffering COVID-19 and complications with that recovery, you never know what could happen. So again, our thoughts and prayers and hearts go out to the Wyatt family and the wrestling family, and it's unfortunate. He lost 5-4 in the finals. Oh, Strays and Kids so close. Eon, how's it going? Welcome in. Need Biggio for a run to win the parlay. Well, let's go. Let's get Biggio, get him on base, get a run coming in. Hey, Hump, you suck. Biggio's coming up in a couple batters. Let's see what he can do. Right now, it's Chapman. Chapman lays off that one very close. But it's called a ball. Just call the game off and give him the win. This isn't Tommy Lasorda's baseball for Sega Genesis, where you get the mercy rule. 5-3, though. Here's Chapman, 2-0. Pitch in there for a strike. Chapman has taken a lot of strikes today. He sat back and let a lot of them come in. So 2-1 the count now. Here we are, top of the 7th inning. Took a little while for these pitchers to settle in, but man, they've been awesome. Pitch coming in, swing, Chapman, 2-2. There's a link for our Discord. If you're a Discord user, come on over, join our Discord server. We have a lot of fun there. We have all kinds of areas where we announce our streams, our videos, lots of spots where we can talk and chat between shows and hang out, have some fun, posting pictures, GIFs, some GIF wars, talk hockey, baseball, wrestling, video games, Disney. There's lots of channels in there to join. So if you are a Discord user, click on our server link. It's free. Come on over and hang out. We're going to try and build up our Discord a little more. So if you have it, welcome to our server. So the Orioles have somebody warming up in the pen. Chapman's still up here. Count is now 2-2. Here's a long wait. Now the pitch comes in. Got him. Didn't even take the bat off his shoulder. Chapman having words for the umpire. Chapman, you should have words for yourself, my friend. That was a good pitch. It was in there. Nothing wrong with that call at all. Lunks, what's going on? Random question. What are your thoughts on the Matthews contract? No, not random at all. We've been talking about that all night. I love it. I think it's a great deal. I'm very happy to see Matthews staying in Toronto. I think we got him for a great price, because don't forget, the extension doesn't start this year. It starts next year. So really, we got him for 5 years. Here's Jansen now. I'm going to foul this one back. So when you're talking in another 3 years, when Draisaitl re-signs and a bunch of other guys re-sign, the Matthews contract is still going to be very reasonable then. I know it seems high now, but the cap is only going to keep going up, and players are going to sign for more and more. So I think it's a great deal. I still want the Jays to beat Seattle for that playoff spot. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle down the stretch. Here's the 0-1 outside to Jansen. He's going to take it. So 1-1. We're not Stranger Things happen because of George Costanza. Love George Costanza. Thank you, Thomas, for the subscribe. Appreciate it. We are on the way. So welcome to the family. I'd hate to see your record streaming Jays games. Yeah, we don't talk about that, Curtis. Jansen's going to lift this one. This is going to the wall, and it drops down. It drops in, bounces off the wall, and they bobble it. Jansen, he's going for 3. He's going for 3. Get down. Get down. Oh, shoot. He's out at third. Jansen. Oh, son of a gun. It kicked off the wall. They bobbled it in the field. Jansen was going for 3. Oh, it was so close, but he's called out. Yeah, the record the Jays have when I'm streaming is not that good. Oh, Jansen. As soon as he saw that, he kicked it in a high gear. But listen, Jansen is no speedster. And he turned it on. He was going. Oh, that was so close. Great play by your aces to get that leg down and block the plate. That was so close. Wow, that was one of those. Jansen just let his emotions get the better of him. And he said, I got this. I got this. He ain't got it. Yikes, that was just a bizarre, bizarre play.
I am going to stand up, walk out of this room, and we will never speak of this again.
Here comes Biggio. Biggio gonna foul that one back. Jackie James wasn't out by a mile. It was pretty close. Pretty close. But listen, you got to live with it, right? You're in the moment. You see that opportunity, you take it. Sorry, Sam, close doesn't count. That's true, Charlie. And hi, Charlie. Pitch coming in, swing and a miss. See you later, Biggio. He goes down. The Blue Jays go down. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about hockey. Here's our hockey preview for the 7th inning stretch. Coming this fall. The quest for the Holy Grail starts over again. It's time to see legends find their way through. Get back at it. To find the greats get back on the right path to win their first cup. The core 4 to bring the passion back to a city that hasn't had it for some time. Or watch the great 8 chase the great one. Who will be the next young gun to chase Calder glory? And don't miss out on these amazing moments. Panthers do to Verhaeghe, shoot that! Verhaeghe scores! Oh my God! Florida has done the unthinkable. Ice. Tavares cycling. Send it for you. Swim! Phillies win! win! The Leafs win! Oh, yeah! 19 years up your pie hole! There it goes!
You're watching Sam Welby Experience.
You're watching the Samuel B12 Experience. Subscribe today! Hockey is just around the corner, and we cannot wait for it to get going. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the subscribe. Thank you for finding the channel and being a part of what we do. And Jackie James, thank you so much for the kind words. We appreciate it. Listen, we like to call the games. We like to have a whole lot of fun doing it. But you guys and gals and friends are the big reason why this channel is as good as it is it's because the conversations that we get to have during the chat. Engagement and community is what we want here, and that's exactly what you bring. So thank you for that. Thank you for all those who hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And yes, we will be bringing back the Up Your Pie Hole again this year when the Leafs continue their playoff domination. Yeah, Stories and Kids, that one came out of the blue. It was pretty awesome. We actually have just released a merch line that you can see if you go on the YouTube channel. It might even be in the chat. There's some merch products there. We have a merch shop connected to our YouTube channel where there is some Up Your Pie Hole merch. You can get hats, t-shirts, mugs, buttons. It's all there. But it was quite an awesome moment. That is for sure. But here we go. Toronto trying to find an awesome moment, trying to find their way back in here. Mesa coming in relief, trying to get things done. Berríos, not a bad line, but right now he is going to take the loss if it happens to be. So let's see. Here's a pitch coming in on the outside. Ball. 2-1 the count. CeeLo, what's going on? Rain delay was an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. It was supposed to kick off around 7:05 first pitch. We ended up going 8:15. But it was fun. We had a great time hanging out, talking sports, talking ball, just doing what we do best. So Mesa seems to be having some trouble hearing the call from the umpire, from the catcher. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. What a pitch. Sit down. Kabang! Nice pitch there. Mesa on fire. So Baltimore, they're looking to add on their lead. They got 5 runs through 9 hits. The Blue Jays 3 through 6 hits. Mesa trying to shut them down and keep this Jays team with a chance. Again, we are 2 likes away from 60 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, give that clickety-click a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. Because we are winning. Here's a pitch coming in outside. Ball 1. 1-1 now to Rutschman. Rutschman been a pretty decent leadoff hitter for the O's. 275 got the average up to now. Another pitch outside. Mesa trying to stay away from the strike zone. Who's the kid with the high voice? I don't know what you're talking about. So Mesa, the 2-1 delivers. That was in the strike zone and it's fouled away. So 2-2. 1 out on the board. I will tell you though, man, this Orioles team is impressive. They are, so is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay and Baltimore are so impressive. And in a year when the division is really flipped upside down, we talked about this earlier, where the Yankees and the Red Sox have dominated the AL East for a very long time. And all of a sudden, we find the Yankees in last place. The Red Sox down there, the Jays in the middle, Tampa and Baltimore. And here's another shot for Baltimore. Springer's been busy out in right field. He's got to pick that one up and throw it in. So with 1 out, the O's find themselves with 1 on. And here comes Henderson. Henderson's going to find his way up. He's got a hit and an RBI today and a strikeout. He's just a tick shy of 250 on the average. It has been a fun series. It has been a great series. Yesterday was not fun. Yesterday was not great. Baltimore 7-0 win over Toronto. The night before was exciting. This one is chipped right to first. Thrown over to second for the Forest. Back over to first, not in time. They can't turn the double, but at least they get the lead runner. So that puts 2 outs on the board. And runner still on first base. But the first game was awesome. It went the distance. The Jays winning it at the end. And Yimi Garcia getting himself warmed up as the skies still quite angry here in Toronto. The sky's awake, so I'm awake, I believe is the quote. And there it is, 60 likes. Thank you very much for hitting those likes. Appreciate it. Excuse me. So Santander, he's 2 for 3 tonight with a 2-run home run and a single. And in my opinion, you do not pitch to him. He has made you pay. Why? This is a guy you want to intentionally walk right now. Santander has crushed the Blue Jays yesterday and today. Why are you throwing to him? He's got 3 home runs in this series. 2 last night, 1 tonight, and tonight was the big one. 417 feet. Yesterday was 370 and 393. Here's a pitch down in the dirt. It's going to hop away. Nice job by Jansen to keep that ball in front of him. Dar. Santander? If I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Or Dar. Well, whatever he is, he's been hitting the ball really well. And here's one. He's going to foul this one back. 1-2 the count now. Great hitting job he's done. Like saying air at the end. Okay, Santander. I've been saying Santander. Gotcha. So getting set. Here's the 1-2 with 2 outs down in the dirt. Can even it up at 2-2. Gotta watch how they throw to him. He has really impressed me in this series. And there's like a helicopter really close to the stadium flying away. They just showed a close-up shot of it. That was bizarre. Here's the 2-2 coming in. This one is going to be poked back again. You know, the problem when you start seeing the umpires calling pitches that are outside the strike zone as strikes, it makes it very difficult as a hitter because now not only do you have to defend what you know is a strike zone, you got to kind of defend that perimeter around it. We know what's about to happen here. Getting set. Here's the pitch coming in, popped up. Skied to center field, but even that fly ball is a deep fly ball. Varsho's going to make the catch. We are going to top of inning number 8. It's going to be Merrifield, Bichette, and Brandon Belt. So the top 3, we're going to start going down the lineup again. The Jays starting to run out of outs. They only need 2 to tie. What are they going to do? How are they going to be able to do it? Are they going to be able to find their way? The Blue Jays trying to hang in there. We think they can. We know we can. Let me close a couple of these things. Let's take a moment and just take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and bring you up to speed on what's been going on in the world of Major League Baseball. So it's why do I feel like this hasn't refreshed? Because it hasn't refreshed. There we go. In the top of the 7th, Oakland, Chicago tied at 5s. End of the 2nd, Cincinnati, Arizona tied at 0s. 6-5, Washington over the Yankees. 5-3, Tampa over Colorado. 17-1, Boston over Houston. 9-3, LA over Cleveland. 5-4 in 10 innings, Chicago over Pittsburgh. Minnesota 7-5 over Texas. And that's going to do it. So not an overly busy night in baseball. But I look around and, you know, we talk about the Blue Jays and how they're hurting right now. Right? They're not playing well. But when you look at their record, 70-57. They're third in the division. They're not in the wild card right now. They have a better record than anybody in the AL Central, which is crazy. Yes, they're behind Seattle, Houston, and Texas, so they'd be at the bottom of the West. They'd be pretty close. They'd be behind Atlanta in the NL East. Oh, and here it comes. Whoa, Jesus. Gibson coming back out. Sorry, that thunder just threw me off where I was reading. Let's get back to the game here. Holy moly. Gibson coming back out here in the 8th inning. Wow, I haven't seen a starting pitcher go into the 8th inning in a long time. And he's only thrown 85 pitches. So here's Gibson. He's going to miss. Bring the count to 2-0. We're going to get the phone ready just in case we lose power. We'll switch over to the phone data. Let's get the hotspot ready to roll. This one is going to be hit up the middle to short, picked up, thrown over to first in time. See you later, Merrifield. He is done. That's going to bring up Bichette. 6 chances to get 3 runs. Exactly. It's like a bad carnival game. He's not happy you've been saying his name wrong. All right, Sarahs and kids, thanks for coming in and hanging out. Have a great night. Bichette is 1 for 3 today. He had a single in the 4th and a run, so he's now up to 11 games with a hit. Here's the pitch to Bichette. Bichette can hit that right to third. Picked up, thrown over to first in time. So just like the way of the Merrifield, the Bichette is going to go the same. Hayden getting the dart guy set up. Wants hockey to come. Counting down the days. So nice job, Bichette. Getting out, not helping the team. I can't rag on Bichette too much. He's the only one getting hits. That's going to bring up Brandon Belt. He had a solo shot. Can he do it again? So going to take the first pitch for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Go overtime, go. Hayden wants it tied up. The 1-0. Gibson delivers to Belt. Pitch number 90. That's going to be high. So Felix Bautista getting warm up in the pen. Team Orioles win. OT life. Wasn't that crazy in the playoffs? We had so many games we called ended up going to overtime. That was absolutely wild. Nothing beat that 4 overtime game ending at 2 o'clock in the morning. But we stuck with it the whole way through. It was awesome. Good night, Charlie. We'll talk to you real soon. Playoffs were like heaven. They were awesome, Hayden. I hope the regular season gives us some good excitement this year. I'm sure it will. Yimi Garcia is joined by Jordan Hicks. Hicks getting himself warmed up. Here's the 2-0. Up high again. Going to be 3-0 now to Belt. Gibson with 2 outs here in the 8th. He's only thrown 91 pitches. So if Gibson can get out Belt, is there a chance they walk him out in the 9th? Here's the 3-0. Outside. Oh, you come on. Are you kidding me? Called that a strike? That's no strike. That pitch was so far outside. Let's try it again with the 3-1. Here's Gibson. He's going to lay the bunt down. Belt's trying to bunt, and he's going to foul that one back. Needs 6 OT games this year. All right, Gator. So I'll do the first OT. I'll throw it over to you. I'll go have a nap, and then I'll come back and pick up the last few OTs. Does that work? You can be the guest host. Rain expected to stop at 10:26 at my location. Thank you, phone. This is going to be foul backs. We're at a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Gibson battling back here. Jays trying to make this one interesting. Nobody on, 2 outs, and looks like Belt is not going to be able to do it. Thank you very much, new subscriber, coming in, hitting that subscribe button. Here's the pitch. Called strike, even though it was out of the strike zone and should have been a walk. But the umpire takes control of this game and calls it out. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning for Mountcastle, O'Hearn, and Hayes. Now, while we're waiting for Baltimore to come back out, let me tell you about one of our channel partners, the Florida Park Explorers. They are in and around the Disney parks or Universal parks almost every day. They are not only bringing you the magic so you can see the parks and the stuff that goes on, they are a concierge service, meaning if there's merch you want and you want them to pick it up for you, they will do that and arrange to get it for you. If you are booking a Disney vacation, they are also travel agents, so they can set up your vacation and also arrange for any merch or anything you need in your resort rooms to be there and set for you before you arrive. Not only that, they're really good people. Dave, Jen, and Bella, the Florida Park Explorers, make sure to check them out and show them some love. So thank you guys. Appreciate you, Florida Park Explorers. And I know you guys in the chat will as well. All right, let's see what the Blue Jays can do here. Bottom of the 8th inning. They got to find a way of getting some outs. And then they're going to have a chance in top of 9, just like they did yesterday. Will they be able to get their bats going, or are they going to lose this series? It has been one unbelievable game, an unbelievable night, starting an hour and 10-minute delay. Coming in, both pitchers pitching very well. A big 4th inning, both teams getting on the board with 2 runs. Then in the 5th, it was the Orioles who opened it up, putting 3 more on the board. The Jays got 1 back in the 6th, and nobody has scored since. Skywalking, welcome back in. Good to see ya. Blue Thunder, no chance the Jays are coming back. But you never know. So here we are, Yimi Garcia. He's going to get the ball handed to him for the bottom of the 8th inning. Yimi in 57 games has a 4.01 ERA. I like Yimi Garcia. I think he's okay. I think he's a decent pitcher. So let's go Yimi. Let's see if he can hold them. Mountcastle, O'Hearn, and Hayes coming up. The big bats. The big averages, I should say, of this team. So Mountcastle, he's 0 for 3 tonight. Last up, he had a line out in the 5th, so he is due going 0 for 3 so far. Here's the pitch. Swing, big cut there. He's going to whiff by that one, so 0-1. Lucas coming back in. What's up, Lucas? Here's the 0-1 coming in. This one's going to be down low. 1-1, a little point from Jansen to say, don't worry, you got this. Long look, 1-1. Here's a wow. That was a little bit of a wild pitch. Nice job by Jansen to reach out and snag that one. Going to be 2-1 now. 2-1 the count. Come on, Jays. Come on, Hemi. You got this. Here's the 2-1 in there for a strike. 2-2. Going to even it up. Nice job pitching. Tell you, this game was really moving. Really moving. I know it was a late start, but man, they were pitching fast, and now it definitely seems to have slowed down a little bit. Mountcastle said he's got a very awkward stance. He's got the toe up, and he almost has a little lean backwards. Garcia with the 2-2 delivers. That's coming right down and just got a piece and fouled that one back. Great set of pitching. Garcia. I guess I won't need this hot spot anymore. The rain seems to have stopped. Pitch inside. Going to bring it to a full count. 3-2. 3-2. A lot of full counts tonight. A lot of full counts. Toronto's going to take on Cleveland starting tomorrow for a weekend series. Pitch going to be up and fouled back again. We will not be bringing you any Blue Jay games this weekend, unfortunately. But of course, we will be back Wednesday for NHL Wednesday night wraparound, where we offer you the chance to come live on stream and talk some hockey. Here's a pitch. Big swing and a miss. Wow. That was a cut, and he goes down. Big strikeout. Says in my area, ends at midnight, then rains again at 5 a.m. Wow. Jonathan, my area, I'm pretty much done now. Who? What's going on? Blue Jays lose. Not yet. Who? They still have a chance. But good night. Mic drop. Thanks for popping in. So here's O'Hearn. He's also 0 for 3 tonight with a fly out in the 6th. Hitting 297 on the year. Yimmy, the 1-0. Gonna pitch that one in. It's lifted up, a long run for Merrifield. But Chapman's going to wave him off as Chapman running backwards is going to make the catch. Downtown always gets less storms. That's true. You can have this one. So here comes Austin Hayes. Hitting 281. He's 1 for 3 tonight at a single in the 5th. 2 outs. Jays looking to put this one away so they can get their last 3 outs. Big rip there. 1-0. Got to go to a note. I have bets on the Orioles, obviously, but if the Jays win, good game. Thomas, great to meet you, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out and having some fun with us tonight. I hope we'll see you again soon. Pitch coming in. Oh, he hit him on the leg. He hit him on the leg. Ouch.
I forgot. He's terrible.
Oh, my gosh. Curtis says it's still raining over by him. Yikes. Hit him on the back of the thigh. So here comes Mullins now. Mullins is 2 for 3 today. Now the O's got a runner on first, but he swings through the first pitch. I just heard they hit his leg. Yeah, they did. Unbelievable. So Mullins with a 2-run home run and a double tonight. He's had a great game. So 0-1, runner on first, 2 outs. Pitch is going to be high, going to equal it up to 1-1. What are the odds that we can come back and win? I don't know the exact odds, but not a lot. I'm seeing footage of the storms all around the GTA. Yeah, it's pretty nasty out there. You're just trying to mess up. So 1-2 the count now. 1-2 the count on Mullins. Let's go O's. The chants are loud and proud there in Baltimore. It was, hang on, I got to go back. This one is going to be popped up in the center. Varsho is going to bring that one in. It was Hayes that got hit. Hayes that got hit on the leg. So here we go. Top of the inning, number 9. The last 3 outs for the Blue Jays. Guerrero, Springer, and Varsho are getting the assignment. The Jays need to put 2 on the board to keep this game going. If they do not, it will be over. So let's see what they can do. It's been a tough game. The Orioles have just been absolutely incredible. That is offensive. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Or 3 to win. That's true. But then Baltimore will still have a chance. Baltimore will still have a chance. So we'll see what they can do. It's all going to come down. Can Vladdy get things going? If Vladdy can get things started on the right foot, then it'll be a good chance. If Vladdy gets out, I do not have high hopes the way Springer and Varsho have been playing. They'd be able to get a rally going. So let's switch caps. We're going to switch. Oh, this cap, they played terrible when I wore that cap. Let's go this cap. So we're going to switch hats. There we go. We're going to switch hats. We're going to get the red Jays hat on. Let's see if it brings a little bit of luck. The white hat did nothing. So here we go. It is time to wrap this game up. It's a beautiful night now in Baltimore as the storms have passed. But the O's have been bringing the rain with a couple big shots. Hitting the ball a long way. Wearing all the rally caps. That's right, Chip Jan's getting the caps on. Gibson is not going to come back out. He threw 95 pitches over 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. A great evening for Kyle Gibson. Certainly deserves to be in the winners category right now. Berríos did not have a strong outing. And here comes Felix Bautista. In 54 games, he's got a 1.52 ERA. He is a beast. So he's going to look to shut down Vladdy Guerrero. Big man versus big man. There you go. Davey Boy starting to get the thunder. Jonathan's getting the thunder roaring. Will the Thunder get the Blue Jays going? Let's see. Bautista versus Guerrero. Taking the count all the way down to 1. Here's the pitch up high. 101 miles an hour. Vladdy lets that go by. Ball 1. Last call for the Blue Jays. Vladdy is 1 for 3 today. His single was in the 6th, and he got an RBI for his efforts. Pitch going to be down low, 99. 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, Skywalker, some of the calls have been very questionable tonight. Not even tonight, just all weekend. All series, I should say. Here's the pitch. Vladdy going to swing. He hits this one way up in the air. The first baseman is under it and going to make that catch. O'Hearn rallies it in. So Vladdy is down 1 out. Jay's down to the last 2. It's going to bring up George Springer. Springer coming in, looking to get it going. The Jays need 2 runs. They only got 2 outs to do it. Dallas is saying, go Jays, go. Let's see. Can they turn this around, make something happen? Oh, Springer drives this one. It's not going to carry, though. That humidity is going to knock the ball down. And that is hauled in by the left fielder. So 2 down. Thank you, George. Here comes Dalton Varsho. Varsho versus Bautista. This is the game on the stick at Camden Yards. Well, I wish it was still Camden Yards. Baltimore looking to put this series to bed. Varsho is set. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, 100 miles an hour. It hopped up off the dirt and hit the umpire. So he's okay. Got him in the shoulder, I think. 100 miles an hour. Yikes. Hammered by a major storm an hour and a half west of Toronto. Well, number 1, Dilligath, be safe. Thanks for coming in and saying hello, but be safe. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch again down in the dirt at 100 miles an hour. 2-0 now to Varsho. And we got those storms coming up in our area as well. They've passed us by. So Varsho hanging on, 2-0, 2 outs. The Orioles lead 5-3, looking to close this one out. Pitch misses inside, 3-0 now. 101 miles an hour. That is fast. So he's okay if he walks him, because that's going to bring up Chapman next. Here's the pitch. On the corner for a strike. 3-1 now. Come on. Turn this one around. Bautista versus Varsho. 3-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Baltimore wanting the win. The crowd is on their feet. Varsho's going to foul this one back. It's playable. Is it playable? Coming over to the corner. No, can't make the catch. Into the netting on the third base side. So we got a full count now. No, Jansen, I'm sorry. The storm messed up the garden. That's the worst. You got to go and clean it all up tomorrow. Yeah, it's been crazy, Hayden. Here we go. 3-2, 2 outs. Varsho waiting. Here's the pitch coming in. He hits it 101 miles an hour. This is going to the wall. And it's caught at the wall. The game is over. The Baltimore Orioles have taken another one from the Blue Jays. Let's go back to our other screen. Wow, unbelievable. What a game this was. It started off a pitcher's battle. It wasn't until the 4th inning each team put up 2 runs. The 5th, Baltimore jumped ahead, putting up 3, and they held on to defeat the Toronto Blue Jays. That means Baltimore takes the series. Gibby gets the win. Berríos gets the loss to go to 9-9. Bautista, his 33rd save of the year. For the Blue Jays, it was 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors. For the Baltimore Orioles, 10 hits, 5 runs, and they get the win. Congratulations, Oriole fans. What a night this has been. This has been crazy. Chip, you're very welcome. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you to our moderators for doing an outstanding job as always. We appreciate you. Best on YouTube. Thank you so much for all of our channel members for investing in our channel. Huge thank you to I Can Prep who came in with the gifted memberships earlier today, and congrats to our new members awarded those memberships. What? Oh, Circus. Sorry, my apologies. Circus for the gifted memberships. Prep, I will check your email after. I apologize. NMC for the gifted memberships. Thank you very much for that, and congrats to everyone who received it. Thank you to our new friends who found us tonight. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Thank you. You guys have done an amazing, amazing job. We'll see you again real soon. And again, sorry about that. Circus, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you all real soon from Sam at the Samuel B12 Experience. Can you tell it's been a late night? Have a great one. Hockey's around the corner. So if you're a hockey fan, this is the place to be. Make sure if you're in an area where the storms are coming, stay safe. And we'll see you all real soon. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Berríos,